You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Yeah. Look, there's one thing I won't give up for sure, and that's biting my nails. Like I'll scrub the shit out of my hands and then chew my nails off.
I'm trying so hard. Like I found myself like chewing through one of them and was just like, no, stop.
I did it on purpose. I was like, I'm just gonna scrub up, and I'm gonna do it all right now. So there's none.
So we need
to
get this talk on the show. Let's start.
We're started, homie.
Okay.
We got just drunk Stinger and everything.
All right, there we go. We started a little while ago because I wanted to jump in and talk about like nail biting. I don't get it.
You don't get nail biting?
Oh man.
Like I don't even understand the concept of biting your nails off.
I was late to the nail biting.
Hello, Internet, it's TADPOG. We're going to talk about some games, but first nail biting.
I feel like I was kind of like late to that game. Like I didn't start doing. I'm sorry, I didn't start doing.
Get up on there. Get up on that mic.
There we go.
Get up on it. Don't be afraid of it. It's not going to bite you. It's your friend.
And it's close, so keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, like now I can't stop, and it's just, oh man, I can't stand it when my nails start to grow out even just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta get rid of that. But like for the first time in forever, about a week and a half ago, I think it was, I like got out nail clippers, and it felt so fucking
I can't do
weird.
it. No, man, look,
it's so weird to do it with nail clippers because I just bite them off.
Yeah.
When they get long, I bite them off.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave up smoking. I'm going to bite my fucking nails till the day I die. Y'all can fuck off. Anyone says...
No, like I support you doing it. I'm just saying I don't understand it, but I support you doing it with my whole heart.
It's funny that you mentioned that because like I turned 40 on the 16th and I just...
Congratulations.
Quit.
Gross.
Yeah, I know, right?
You just quit.
I thought you looked different.
Like,
Yeah.
I have not had, that hasn't been that many days ago, but like I have not smoked since then. Like,
You haven't
Sweet.
smoked since then. That's awesome.
Right.
and
How you feel?
So that's probably a part of the nail biting.
Hey, whatever
thing,
gets
too.
you by. Nail biting,
Yeah.
chewing pin caps, sucking dicks, whatever.
I mean, no. don't get all hopeful, okay?
You might
it is
never
an
want to
oral
smoke again,
fixation,
John.
I know. But
I'm isolated from my wife, John.
hey, that's why I brought you the big,
No,
the
it's true.
big monitor,
The big
'cause
TV.
I knew I was like, man, that dude's gonna like 3 hours are gonna go by, and he's gonna be like, scratching his neck. Well, what's going on, man?
Elaborate on your isolation.
Melissa, let's Skype. I've got the big TV. Well, hello, Internet. This is the Tyler and Dave Play Old Games show. This is our COVID isolation game no one gives a fuck about. Randomizer skip show. So let's just have fun with it.
Skip show?
Well, we skipped last week because we skipped our randomizer tradition. We bucked the randomizer for Batman Forever.
Right.
So now this week is
With
like
the Cape Podcasters.
with which I started listening to that. I think it sounds very well. We had a great time on that show, so please go check out the Cape Podcasters.
Yeah, they're on SoundCloud.
So
Just
you
look up.
didn't get shitty trashed and ruin the show like you
No,
promised?
why?
Didn't ruin the show.
Okay. All right. That's what I wanted to hear. Didn't ruin the show, but he definitely got wrecked.
we'll check one of those boxes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to that one.
So 2 weeks ago, the randomizer chose Tecmo: The Secret of the Stars for us.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that.
It's an
whatever.
RPG.
It's
We had plenty of time to play it. There's no excuses.
We sorta did.
We had 2 weeks. We normally only have 1 week.
because it is the slowest, grindingest motherfucking game. So like,
We'll get into that.
we sorta did, but
We'll get into that.
all right. So
It's like a 20-hour deal. I feel like if we really committed ourselves to doing it, we could have done it.
Yeah.
But we're just shitty people, so we didn't do it.
well, shitty people, shitty
Wow,
game equals.
that's a weird barometer to use for shitty people. Like, did you finish Tecmo Bowl Secret of the Stars? I don't even know.
John,
what the
don't
fuck
be
that is.
ridiculous. There's no Tecmo Bowl Secret of the
Sorry,
Stars.
Tecmo Bowl. I can't say Tecmo.
Now,
and
that
not
game we
follow
would
it with
play.
Bowl.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be a
it's
pretty good game. That's like where like all the country stars from the 90s play football.
You told me you were like it's an RPG, and I was like they they do RPGs?
If
Like,
I
they
could
did
be
one.
Bo, if I
They
could be
just
Bo
played-
Jackson
just played
and
football
run all
games.
throughout Secret of the Stars.
and they did like Tecmo Baseball too. Like there was a Tecmo Baseball game.
Presumably, you were asking the wrong guy.
Fucking, I don't know.
I only knew of Tecmo Bowl,
Yep,
Tecmo Bowl,
and Tecmo
2,
Super Bowl.
Super Tecmo Bowl. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
So this game was a surprise to me. But before we get to all that, I'm your bearded host, Tyler.
Hey, man.
And
You're in isolation.
I am. I work in a hospital.
Yeah.
So, and I'm an essential employee in that hospital. So I have to go to work during all this business. And Jack is, everyone, if you listen to this story, you know all about my son Jack, that he's immunocompromised and he has chronic lung damage from being intubated for so long when he was just born. So he does about 8. When he's about 8, that'll all clear up. But right now he is 1. So if he were to get the coronavirus, it would be pretty devastating.
Be very bad.
So because I've still got to work, I've still got to get money, I'm an essential employee. So what we have chosen to do, Melissa and I talked about it, that her and the girls and Jack, they will all 100% isolate in our house. And I am now staying in the Tadpog Holland deck, which has everything that I need.
Except for a bathroom.
Sans bathroom.
Right.
So, my parents don't live very far. They have like a quarantined bathroom for me to run to if I need to. And then if I really had to take a quick shit, I can't drive the 5 minutes there. Then
There's a yard.
I tell Melissa she clears everybody out, and I just Lysol my way in and Lysol my way out, and try to do that as few times as possible.
Yeah, sure.
So no, I've got everything set up in here. I've got I've got a microwave and a toaster oven, an Instapot that I'm going to use to cook spaghetti in, I guess.
Nice. Are y'all good on food?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good on food.
good.
We're good on food.
Good.
I went to Sam's and bought a lot of shit at Sam's before it got cleared out. So my deep freeze is good. Like
Got a lot of meat?
So when they need stuff, I can still run out and get it, and I'll just leave it
Yeah.
on the back porch. Melissa can sanitize it and bring
Right.
it in, and
A
make sure
contactless
there's
delivery.
blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You should be able to, you have some gloves and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just some, glove up, man.
And then Melissa's brother, they're expecting a baby very soon. Melissa's brother's first, and
Great time for it.
Great time for it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
He's also an essential employee, so he might not even be able to be there
Yeah.
for the birth.
That sucks.
So yeah,
Is it?
Oh, that was.
How many? Do they have kids? Is this like their first
This
kid?
is the first.
Fuck,
Yep.
that really sucks.
yeah. But when they moved in together, he brought a lot of his shit over here because I have the huge storage space in the back of the
Sure,
Holland
you
deck.
got a big old garage.
So I was like,
could-
shit,
you
yeah,
could-
I've got like a rack for clothes. I've got a new chest of drawers, which I did not know was a thing. All my life, I thought it was Chester drawers because
Chester
of
drawers?
You and everybody
my
on
mother's
Facebook
Southern
Marketplace.
accent. Yeah. Chester drawers.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I'm glad you know now.
I know now.
Yeah, 'cause I go on
It
Marketplace.
blew my mind when I found that out.
Yeah.
My family said it more. I guess I knew it wasn't because they said it more like chest of drawers. You know?
Chesta,
Instead of
like Chester Cheater.
drawers,
I'm gonna
it was
come on
more-
her chest of drawers.
maybe
Look at
your
that
face
chest
a
of
little.
drawers. Chest of drawers.
So I've got my Roku set up. John, you were very kind to bring me a TV that will function as a monitor because I had to set my desktop up for the first time since like 2005, maybe.
Fuck laptops.
I haven't had
You'll
one of
never
those.
Go back, man. Desktop's the way. Desktop is the way.
I mean, I left my laptop in there with the kids because they have classwork they have to work on. So like, there we go. They can use that. That'll be good. But yeah, I'm back here recording, Rokuing, and I'm going to work on my masters, and I'm going to play Borderlands 3. Thank you, Usurper Grimm. He's like, hey, Merry Christmas. Here's Borderlands 3. And I was like,
Boom.
fuck
That's
yeah.
awesome of him. Hell yeah.
I was like, I saw it was also 50% off in the Steam store and thought about buying it. So thank you. Because it was on my list, and I just couldn't pull that trigger just yet.
Yeah, I
You
get
did
it.
it for me. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, Grimm is a good guy.
Yeah,
He's
he
a very
is.
generous dude. I got laid off 5 hours ago. Ask me anything.
I didn't know.
Whoa.
You just blew my mind.
Yeah, I'm saving it for this.
This is like Tig Notaro when she gave one up right after finding out like she had cancer. Like you're just like, I got laid up. Fuck, save it for the show.
Yep. Yep.
Damn.
That's why I was like ready to roll. I was like, yep.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck it. We're going to hang out. I'll just sit on this for a couple hours.
Damn. You all right?
I mean, not really, but I mean, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this can't be a shitty show. You guys are like, you're just saying it's like a skip show. It fucking cannot be because we need fucking Patreon. Patreon.com/TADPOG. Increase your donations now or the show will definitely end because I will starve.
I mean, we're all laughing, but yeah, go give some money.
Man.
Because
We are all laughing.
Hey, Andy Bashir waived a lot of that unemployment shit, right? So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
all I know is these motherfuckers need to pass a bill.
Well, I got laid off in like the worst possible way because like I got home and I texted Nikki immediately, but like when I got home I was like, you know what? They laid me off, but I still have to work until Thursday, so I had to like I got like 3 days to just hang out at work.
Man,
I think it's so that we can have a full pay period, so that everyone get checks before they leave, you know. But still, it's kind of like I don't know, man. Why don't you just tell me on Thursday? Like here's your check. And I'll be like, why is it early? You're laid off. Okay.
oh, so I don't have to come back tomorrow. That's great news. Thank you.
That is great news to have with this bad news.
I would say 3-day weekend, but I'm gonna say 30-day weekend. Great, thank you.
60-day weekend, maybe. Probably a 60-day weekend. So we'll see.
Well, I've got feelers at the hospital.
Patreon.com/TADPOG. 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 Twitch.tv/TADPOG_podcast.
Help Dave eat and me get a bathroom.
Oh man!
Other than that, I've been playing Animal Crossing, so that's been pretty great.
Life's going really great on Animal Crossing. He's got plenty of fruit.
It's actually not even going super great on Animal Crossing because I'm still at work until Thursday.
How'd I get laid off in Animal Crossing?
Fucking KK Slider, you're supposed to be my friend. Fucking dogs with eyebrows taking their jobs.
Oh shit!
So what I'm saying is this can't be a skip episode. It has to be really good.
We won't talk about the game that much, but we'll bring the funny. We'll compensate.
I was just sitting here saying like how I didn't feel like I was going to be like super entertaining, and now you're putting a lot of pressure.
You know, what I'm saying is this all relies on you. Tyler and I don't have much to say about this game, so we brought you on. Essentially, the next 60 days of my life
Who
rely
played
on
a lot
you
of early
right
90s
now.
consoles RPGs? John Turley.
We're actually going to talk about Descent today, so it was a surprise. We
I wish you'd have told me so I could fucking replay that game again.
I feel like you'd be okay. I feel like you.
I don't know. Like there's a lot of the minutia that I. Don't
We're here to talk about Lord of the Rings Online today.
Oh, now there we go.
There you go. Okay, sweet.
Oh no, I'd have to have you in for that.
Well, yeah, let's call him up. Let's bring him.
in.
Ian, Descent. I'm on my way.
I don't know that Ian played Descent that much. We played Lord of the Rings Online a lot, though.
Sweet.
Lot. Man, I miss Descent. I haven't played a game like Descent in a long time, and maybe that's
I don't even
just
know what that is.
It's like a 3D exploration like game where you're floating around.
It like think of it as a space sim, but you spend the whole time in like a mine, like a planetary mine.
Okay.
Going through caverns and finding chambers and different ways to get to places and stuff. And there's like a key card system. That
Well,
you
it's
have to
like
pick
Sim-Ant,
up.
both humans.
And they, you know,
John, we need Patreon donations. You need to talk right into the microphone.
Sorry.
There we go.
It's really hard for me not to like turn and
That's really good. No, it's fine. Just keep your head very still. Don't look at either of us.
I need you to bring all the 1998 goth sex you can muster.
See about that pressure, man. Come on.
We gave you a beer. Perform.
Give John beer, you'll have a good time. But no, like man, I really did get super into that game. I loved those games. I had
Descent 2. I remember you playing Descent 2.
Yeah. And there was a game that was Descent Free Space. I don't know that it was necessarily one of those games, but it was similar enough that I thought it might be one of those games. It was like out in space though. It wasn't in a
like in a cavern or whatever you were in.
Like in a mine. And of course there's like the evil corporation that, you know, you're trying to defend against and everything. So but it's a really good game. It was a lot of fun. It was the first game I ever played multiplayer. And like let me just tell you,
I didn't even know there was multiplayer in Descent. Was it Descent 1 or 2 that had it?
That's when like my understanding, I feel like, of like what computers are capable of.
Yeah.
Like really, it kind of happened right then. My buddy Justin Brethurst, that we went to Apex Internet, or we worked at Apex Internet. Sorry, I'm a little
No, I like to
drunk.
call it. We went to Apex with. It was sort of like a very
was like a
small,
college,
perverted high
yeah.
school. Like I get it.
It's code for sex. We went to Apex. I go to Apex about 3 times a week. I'd like to get it up. Probably will happen more frequently now that I'll be at home a lot more. Patreon.com/TADPOG.
So no, Justin brings his like 486 over, and we hook our computers up via null modem cable.
Oh yeah, son.
Yeah. That was
We did that with Warcraft too.
And like we loaded up the game, and he hosted the server, and I connected to it. And I remember like with both of these giant ass PCs with the CRT monitors and everything, like being in the same room. I remember pushing a button on my keyboard and seeing my ship on his screen rotate around, and I was just like,
Made you feel like a god,
this
didn't
is
it?
fucking amazing.
Made you feel like everything's gonna be all right for the rest of your life, right?
Like my mind was blown. I was just
I'm
like,
gonna be 40 and be just fine.
"Holy shit, this is insanely
I bet I
cool."
won't be biting my nails at all.
By then, we'll have gotten rid of nails. It'll be wonderful.
Genetically engineered them off of us.
I've been looking at joysticks, which is something I haven't looked at in a super long time.
They still make those?
They do.
Wow.
They do. They make some fucking badass ones.
You
Apparently,
gonna get a sweet Sidewinder?
Man, I wish I still had my Sidewinder.
Yeah.
I threw it out like a few years ago thinking I'll never use a joystick again, and here I am. Because I want to play like Descent. I want to play and X-Wing and some of those games. I want to play those really old but fun-ass games.
I had the flight yoke and the pedals for that.
Oh, my God.
Because my dad was like into flight sims and like getting his pilot license.
right.
So he just happened to have it, and it was like, guess I'm gonna play X-Wing.
God, I bet that was amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty great. It was pretty great.
I've been looking at the ones.
It worked
that have
well
like,
on like a Formica credenza. It really felt like I was in an X-Wing.
Will you play that for Dave, not for Micah?
If I pull the X-Wing yoke too hard, the printer falls on me. Weird. That's a weird astromech droid.
Yeah. I'm thinking about picking those up on good old games, and I was trying to find a
Hell yeah. They go on sale frequently. So
not super expensive yet durable joystick because playing that damn pod racing game when we were at
Oh,
Apex,
yeah,
I
man.
broke.
We played the hell out of that.
They had the PC Raider joystick at Walmart. It was.
I'm not familiar with the PC Raider.
It was like just the El Cheapo, joystick that you could get that would plug into a PC and work. Like it had like.
What was the input on that bad boy?
That would have been, I think, it was the joystick port that was on your sound card.
Yeah, buddy.
It was like a 9-pin serial or something. Or
You are 40 years old.
7-pin serial. Or
And I
something
am
like that.
38.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
But yeah, it had, now the Sidewinder had that, but it had that to USB adapter that you could use. So I could still throw that Sidewinder on.
dude.
It'd be good. Like, why did I get rid of it? I'm so mad at myself.
eBay, man.
Yeah, I know, but I'm probably gonna.
I'll go to pricecharting.com right now and find the average price.
There's a Logitech that I kind of want to check out, see how it does. It's just I hope it works well with those older games.
I mean, it probably will, right? It's a
I'm gonna
joystick.
try to find out. So.
Yeah.
But again, that's the thing. Like, it's like I don't know if I should spend like anything right now.
Don't take my advice. Do not.
It's like I really want to get
Yeah.
those games because I also want Charlie.
Tell me how the Final Fantasy VII remake is. I won't know.
Oh, that makes me sad.
No, just kidding. I'll buy it anyway. I'm irresponsible.
Hey, that's what Best Buy credit cards are for. Cha-cha-cha-cha.
This ain't gonna last forever. I get how many months interest free? 9? Fuck yeah.
I'll probably have a job
Bring
in
it up,
9 months. That's fine.
This isn't weird to finance a $60 game, is it? You probably get like 16-year-olds who do this all the time, right?
That is our target demographic, sir.
Perfect.
Would you like the extended warranty on that?
Of course. What do I look like, an idiot? Do you have a strategy guy? Where's your Brady games guy?
I better get a hat. I better get a hat. We'll open this credit card. You guys got a hat? Come on.
I get $10 off my first purchase, right? Put that shit on there.
Or was it Justin McElroy told a story on My Brother and Me about him doing that in college for a hat? And then he proceeded to just put like an insane amount of Doritos on that credit card, just charging by Doritos. Like he was in trouble when he and Sydney first got married.
Things worked out for him, so just saying. Maybe we should all try it.
Let's all marry doctors.
I like my wife, but she does need to be a doctor real fast. Like real fucking fast.
Well, I got a package here. See what's in it. See if there's anything in here to raise your
one of those
spirits.
smiley boxes.
My spirits are up. It's all good. Spirits are up. Funds are low.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Usually spirits are low.
No, same here. It's weird. It's like, it's like I got laid off and my life got weirdly somehow better.
Well, you hated it, so it's okay.
Because it's like, well, I was poorer then. I'll just be a little poorer now, I guess.
I'm poor now, and I'm not going back. All right, kind of comes out in the wash a little bit.
Hey, gas is low.
Gas is low. That is true. Won't have a car much longer, so it doesn't matter.
You're going like a cruise for $40 right now. You can afford that.
Oh, I love it. Well, they're like,
I'm just going to do my unemployment check and live on a cruise ship for a year. I'll probably be fine.
well, they're like, when this whole thing blows over, you have a job still. And I'm thinking, sure. Let's go with
We didn't
that.
say it was with us.
Right. We just think that you can get a job somewhere.
We're very confident in your skills. We're the parents you didn't have. We believe in you. Goodbye. Dear Tadpog, it has been too long since I sent the last package, so here it is. I'm a little sad to say I haven't been dumpster diving for nearly a year. Nothing bad has happened to me, but I've had to retire. No run-ins with local street toughs, no cracking another rib trying to avoid hurting my tummy on the edge of a dumpster. Not because I got chased by the raccoon I helped climb out of the very dumpster it was trapped in. Not because I ate a bucket of expired shrimp that I found and got food poisoning. I didn't get hissed at by a family of possums at a giant bakery box. Not because of the hobo I found sleeping in the dumpster, or the close brushes of being caught by the local popo. I just had to stop.
It's not the 8 cases of tetanus.
the strand of tetanus that resists the vaccine. I quit on an adequate note, and I've sent you all a mix of some personal items. If you're interested in playing, the second envelope has the answer key on whether or not the items are from my personal collection or found in a dumpster. With love, former holy dumpster diver.
Oh, I want to play. I want to play.
This is a good episode to have this package on.
Yeah, because I need shit. I'm going to flip this on
Dumpster
eBay.
or not.
Yeah.
Oh, man, there's a lot of stuff in there.
So we're going to play dumpster or not?
Dumpster or not. Yeah, so this is
the envelope
personal
in there?
collection.
Or
You know,
dumpster.
this is nice, though, because I never get to actually see the items when you play this game. Like, I've never been here when you were doing it, so I can kind of gauge the condition.
It's probably a lot better when you can see the things.
Yeah,
is my
yeah.
guess. But I mean, there's things in a box. We're definitely gonna
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna do it.
I will write these things down then.
Okay.
So the first item I am pulling out
Is
appears to be a postcard of Kevin Smith with his autograph on the back.
whoa.
Oh,
I have an autographed copy of Dogma at home, so
Nice.
If we can pause this for 30 minutes, I'll go get it and bring it back, and we can confirm its authenticity.
So is this dumpster or personal collection?
Let me see the what condition is it in?
It looks like it's in
a
pretty
bag,
like
good
near
it's
condition.
in
mint.
good shape, yeah.
What's the bag say on it? There's writing on it.
It says Sam.
Oh, well, then it's personal collection.
Yeah, I think
Sam is not a typical hobo name.
Nah. I'm voting personal collection.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, how many? There are multiple ones in there. How many are in there?
There's a bunch of shit in here.
Well, how many
There is a
postcards
lot.
are in
Oh,
that
I think it's
bag?
just the one.
Oh, is it just the one? John, can you verify that? It's closest to you. No, the bag of Is there just one postcard in there? Because if there's more than one postcard, then it is.
it do feel like one
Okay.
postcard. Yeah,
If it was more than one,
Personal
it's definitely personal collection. But I vote personal collection. But I was really wrong on a lot of these last time.
So I think this is one item together. Here is the Pamela Anderson Lee Playboy Collection DVD, along with Dave for you, the Jenny McCarthy Playboy Collection DVD.
Dude, I can't wait.
So
I'm gonna jerk it to this on a Tuesday at 12. It's gonna be great.
Old softcore pornography. That's a good afternoon snack.
Man.
It's a good
Yeah.
afternoon
I
jerk.
bet
It's a
those
brunch.
images are. I bet those are some very high resolution images. On those
Oh,
DVDs.
yes.
And if you join our Patreon at patreon.com/tadpog, I'll upload all of these to there. You can have it.
Now,
For technical support, cdtech@playboy.com. It's right on
hey,
the DVD.
I bet that email address is still valid.
We should try it. Well, they don't have covers, and I'm curious if the jewel cases are original.
They
don't look.
are blank.
They're blank.
Yeah.
I'm going to say dumpster.
I'm gonna say
diving.
dumpster.
John, do you concur?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Dumpster. Here is a manga called Monster Musume, who looks like a goo girl.
You know, I've really come around on Goo Girls. I didn't think about it when we talked about them years ago, but you can put your dick in it anywhere.
Yeah,
And a Goo Girl, it goes anywhere.
it's true. So the thing about this manga is it does have water damage,
Yeah,
that might be
I
throwing
saw
us
that
off,
when
though.
you took it out, and I thought,
but it
yeah.
is a goo girl. That is a long-running joke with us.
Yeah.
So personal collection or dumpster diving, or this could be spooge and not water damage.
You're not wrong.
That's an impressive load,
Yeah,
because that is a lot of damage.
that's a good fifth of it. It's a good fifth of
it's
it.
it's a weird place to finish too, like right on the side of the pages.
yeah. I'm gonna say dumpster.
I'm gonna say personal collection. I think that the water damage is
Let me read the back of it.
please.
Utter madness, UDDER. Get married and I kill you. This was the letter sent to Kimihito, an ordinary guy having a house full of extraordinary beauties, by a mysterious writer known only as D. Now it's up to the interspecies coordinator Smith, Kimihito, an ever-increasing menagerie of monster girls, to find out who is behind the threatening letters before it's too late. The game plan? Use Kumihito as bait by sending him on a series of dates with monster girls. Along the way, several possible suspects emerge. Each of these has a D connection in one way or another. Meanwhile, Kimihito's personal brides each began acting strangely. Are they taking the fake dates too seriously? Or is this something or someone far sinister at work?
So what are the different monster types? Like if you pull it like on the front page or anything, do they list like here's
Because there's a goo girl on the front and then typical large-breasted geisha girl in the back.
is that a monster?
Yeah, large-breasted geisha girl.
That's weird. That feels like a statement.
There's a drider,
Okay,
so that's a spider girl.
man, you show me a page with
These are
Tat
things
tats in
that
it.
I've heard a lot, but I've never actually seen. I think I've seen a girl once on the internet at some point.
There've been a lot in our show notes. I don't know if you've ever perused the Tadpog show notes, but they've been sprinkled
They've
in
been
there.
in there. There's a naga girl, so
Yeah.
a snake girl.
You got the mermaid conundrum with a Naga girl. It's like, what do you do with all that?
There's a demon girl.
Does she lay an egg and what happens? No,
You just
no
have to come-
bites.
You just have to come.
Okay,
On. You just have to come on them. I'm busy looking at these. What kind of monsters are these monster girls?
all right, it's fine. I'm just saying we got to try really hard on this one.
I guess an angel girl with bird wings,
Like a harpy.
Something funny.
sort of like a harpy. Yeah.
What do her feet look like? It matters.
I can't see your feet. You're right. You're right. It matters. But I don't see
If
them.
they're talons, I ain't doing it.
Yeah, demon girl.
What is like kind of a monster?
Man.
I said kind of a monster.
No, it's a little pile of secrets or something. Like
Yeah, miserable little pile of secret.
Miserable pile.
That is what a man is.
An elf girl.
Oh well, there we
I mean,
go.
that
That's
works
it.
out.
Okay,
I feel like there's some
John and I are-
anatomy you
yeah.
can work with right there.
John and I are on the same wavelength. There's a whole hentai about an elven bride that I'm sure you're probably familiar with. That was a joke. Yeah. I'm sure that you're not.
A girl with detachable boobs.
really?
I don't know. I don't know what kind
Detachable?
of monster girl.
She like a
that is.
cyborg or something.
She's got big boobs, and someone else just plucks them
Pulls
off.
them off. Maybe she's
Cyclops girl. Cyclops girl.
no, don't like.
No.
Is the detachable breast lady? Is she the goo girl? Maybe they were
No,
like.
it wasn't. Oh, I guess it could have been.
I don't know how it
She
works.
was not animated like the Goo Girl.
Can you take parts of them off?
I'd
Is that how it
assume you
works?
could. I'm saying.
Scatter them across the earth. That's a dumpster dive. You know why?
Yeah.
Look at the number on it.
5.
It's number 5. Why would he send us number 5?
Dumpster dive?
You know what I mean? That's a dumpster dive.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm okay with that dumpster dive.
But Elf, for real, that's easy.
Oh, yeah.
So a large load of instruction manuals.
Okay.
NBA James,
Nice.
Primal Rage,
Okay.
Super Mario World. Oh, there's the answers envelope.
Hey, all right, great.
Final Fight,
Damn,
very
dog.
thin. The Super Nintendo instruction manual. Super Star Wars, Super Mario All-Stars,
Damn, man.
Consumer Information, NBA Live 95, another Super Nintendo instruction manual,
Looks like a different revision, maybe.
NHL PA Hockey, and Clay Fighter.
Clay Fighter. Yikes, that's tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
What throws me off is the number of actual Super Nintendo manuals in there.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what throws me
Yeah.
off as well.
Because
Otherwise,
why would
that's
you
a
have
lot of good
duplicates?
games.
Maybe his Super Nintendo broke and he had to get another one.
True.
I don't know what his gaming predilections are.
I think I would say personal. That's just me.
Those are pretty good games.
the condition?
For the most part. Average.
And you've done a lot of those games. Like,
They may have been procured
are
special
there
for us.
any of them that you haven't done? Did you do NBA Live 95?
We haven't done NBA Live 95.
Okay.
We haven't done the NHL PA Hockey either.
Oh, was that not the really fucked up shitty hockey
Shit,
game?
that
y'all
was
did?
Street Hockey 95.
Could you be more
Street
specific?
hockey. Sorry.
I wish we had a Street Hockey 95 instruction manual in there because that has so far been impossible to find.
I could scan it in, put it on the internet, and be a hero.
Be the first. Yeah,
Yeah.
be the one. You're the prophet.
It's very rare when you can say you broke the internet's cherry with something.
That is true.
Personal collection?
I'd say personal collection.
So this is dumpster, right?
The next one is Choose Your Own Adventure, The Haunted House Book.
Man, I think
You're the star of the story, The Haunted House by R.A. Montgomery.
You want to do it real quick?
Sure.
Okay. This is probably illegal. But you said the author's name, so it's probably fine. That's the way law works.
Well, I guess Bantam
That
Skylark is in
confidence.
this
You sold me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trust me, I'm unemployed.
I know law things. Watched a lot of Law and Order.
That's Nikki. Yeah, she's good on that.
Your wife's like basically a lawyer.
She's essentially a lawyer.
Essentially a lawyer.
So we're going to be fine, is what I'm saying.
You and your dog Homer are walking home from school for lunch one day. Remember that was a thing?
Walking home from school for
Walking
lunch?
home from school for your lunch?
Do kids not walk home from school for lunch anymore?
I don't think you're permitted to leave anymore.
Yeah.
They're probably safer on the walk home, though. Let's be honest.
Yep. More places to run.
Trees to climb.
Since he loves to play, you pick up a stick from the sidewalk and give it a big toss. Homer goes after it. Suddenly, a white cat runs in front of him, and zoom, Homer starts chasing the cat. Homer chases her right into a yard of a big gray house.
Don't go into that haunted house, Homer. It's haunted.
But you stop short of the gate. Wow, it looks as if nobody had lived here in years. The grass is uncut. The front door is slightly open. Most of the windows are broken, and the shingles are missing from the roof. It's definitely a scary-looking old house. Maybe it's haunted.
You just described some of my neighbors' houses.
You live on Paper Street, too?
Homer is nowhere in sight. You call out for him. Homer, hey Homer, come back, Homer.
I like our voice.
that voice is
No
fantastic.
answer.
What is it? The Taj Mahal? What is it? The illustration of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely got the Arabian
Whoa.
Nights type topper to it. Turn to page 2.
All right.
You have to find Homer. He's your friend.
Did he went into the house?
He lost track of him.
So we don't know.
sure where he
For all
went.
we know, he could be in the backyard.
Right. Or he just got hit by the car on the street behind you. You don't know.
Yeah, we might have heard that, though.
You enter the front
There's some
yard through
brakes
the
locking
old,
up.
rusty gate. You tiptoe around the back of the house. You see a stone bench and an empty fish pond, but no Homer. You sit down on the bench to think for a minute. Even though it's warm out, the stone bench makes you feel very cold.
This is essentially Piggy Palace. For those of you who do not donate.
All of a sudden, there's an icy gust of wind. You are freezing. You hear a voice coming from inside the house. Homer is in the house.
I don't believe that voice.
I'm out.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
The voice is deep
Prove
and
it!
loud and very, very
it!
scary. You want to find Homer, but that voice is so awful, you don't want to go near the house. What should you do?
What are our options?
If you want to go into the house, turn to page 9.
Well, I figured that's the adventure.
If you run away, turn to page 5.
I feel like that's going to end the story.
Are we doing realism here, or are we going on an adventure?
Let's go on an adventure. Well, it depends. How long do we want to spend on this? I'm good to go forever, pretty much. So,
Tecmo Secret of the Stars. It's long and boring, poorly written, poorly translated, with a lot of weird enemies.
I kind of liked it.
It's super grindy in a very traditional classic RPG sort of way. It's not bad. It's a good break.
I kind of liked it. Yeah, I mean, it's not an exceptional RPG for the Super Nintendo. There are exceptional RPGs. Some of the best JRPGs ever made are on the Super Nintendo, and I'll fucking die on that hill. But Tecmo Secret of the Stars is not one of those. It's a great NES RPG. It's a fantastic NES RPG.
It would be for
But it's just not a great SNES RPG. Well, I do want to talk about that game a little bit, but I also let's go on an adventure. I'm
on the adventure.
Yeah.
Page 9.
Yeah. Let's do it. John, you look concerned. We're gonna die. We're gonna die in this haunted house. We couldn't finish Zork. We're definitely gonna die in this haunted house.
After all, you say to yourself, it's just an empty house. It's not really haunted. So you decide to go through the boarded up back door.
That's just my schizophrenia kicking in. That wasn't a real voice.
You pull the board aside and push the door open. Creak. It is damp inside and smells like an old sneaker.
That door could use some WD-40.
You tiptoe into the dark room, holding your breath so you don't make any noise, because that's how noise works.
Yeah.
Suddenly, a woman in a white dress appears. She smiles at you and disappears into the darkness.
Is she hot? Does it say? Does it say she's hot?
She smiled at you.
She looks pleasant.
Sounds
She looks like a winter witch.
sounds like she's
If
into
you
you.
follow the mysterious woman, turn to page 6. If you're
It's a
not sure
trap.
what to do, turn to page 4.
Well, wait. I don't think we'd be rewarded for uncertainty. You know, like
Never. Says that in the Bible.
you're right. But it also seems like a bad idea. It feels like she's gonna eat us if we follow her. But she does look pleasant, so everything's probably fine.
So page 6.
Yeah, you boys ready to die?
Oh yeah.
She might show us her tits before she kills us.
This means
though.
we're going
Well,
back.
I mean, she looked pleasant. Yeah, for sure. That was an apt descriptor.
You follow the mysterious woman outside.
I see an alligator.
You can
head.
jump
Why
a
do I
mile
see an
high. You could even fly. You're having so much fun, you nearly forgot about Homer.
Fuck, we're ghosts. She turned us into ghosts.
If you wish to continue on with the woman, turn to page 16. If you want to find Homer, turn to page 7.
Oh, 7. Come on, let's get Homer.
yeah, we gotta
we can
get
fly now.
Homer.
We have the power. Let's just get Homer and get the fuck out.
Thump, you bump into a wall and fall onto the floor. Oh no. Your journey with the mysterious woman has ended quickly. You'll be back in the haunted house. You're back in the haunted house again. Then you hear a noise. You are frightened. A door opens.
Great writing. You know it's great when the writing tells you
You
how
are
to feel.
frightened.
Yeah.
A boy comes out of the room.
Yeah.
And I'm
On one
frightened.
hand, he has a baseball glove. On
I'm
the other,
Homer.
a frisbee. Hi, my name is Anson. Are you lost? You tell him everything that has happened. Anson smiles and
Idiot.
says, haunted houses sure
Very
are
Dwight
fun.
Schrute.
Yeah, thanks.
I know some great places in this house. There are some secret passages and hidden rooms. Want to come with me?
No.
If you go with Anson, turn to page 31.
No. Homer.
If you want to look for Homer, turn to page 32.
Homer.
Homer?
Yeah, we'll be rewarded for our persistence.
Yeah, surely.
That's the moral of this. Persist through a haunted house.
I'd love to go with you, but I have to find my dog, you tell Anson. I think I know where Homer is.
He's in my dick. Why don't you suck him out?
Anson,
Bitch, how do you know his name? How do you know
told you
my
his
fucking
name.
dog's name? I didn't tell you his name. What the fuck?
Anson leads you to a door on the second floor with a big sign that says admission 25 cents. Anson pays for both of you. Wow, it's a movie about Superman. The place is jammed. And there's Homer sitting on the front row.
All right.
There are 2 empty seats right next to him. Homer has saved them for you and Anson. He even brought you popcorn. You settle back and enjoy the movie. What a great day you've had.
All right.
The
We
end.
did it. We saw Superman. did.
We found Homer.
Personal collection. That's old. That is an old book.
It's fucking old.
What's the copyright date on that?
My
bad
guess,
boy?
1987 is my guess.
I think you're in the neighborhood.
Based on like the design, like the graphic design of like the cover and shit. Like that's a late.
I would say
80s,
maybe
I think.
85. Maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe mid 80s.
It was before they put copyright dates on
It
it.
should be on like the first page inside, usually.
Yeah, there's like a copyright page typically, but I don't know about it. Choose Your Own Adventure books. They probably roll their own way.
Yeah, they're on that somewhere. That title page. No. What the fuck?
1981.
81. Shit.
Wow.
That's-
This book is as old as you.
It
I
is.
just turned 40 and I was 1 when that came.
That's personal
It's
collection.
in pretty good shape.
That's personal collection. Unless
I
he
agree.
started.
Unless
think
it
so, too.
sat in a dumpster for 39 years.
Right.
So personal collection.
Yeah.
You're gonna put yes, John's on it. Put it in the personal collection pile. Good organization skills.
Yeah. I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna
We said to
make,
bring it and you did.
this is gonna make you guys pretty happy.
Oh, wait.
Mavis Beacon practice typing
All right.
Man.
for Windows 95.
I want to watch Ian Chandler speed run that game because that motherfucker types like the wind. It is crazy. And, he's one of those people like doesn't he can just completely not look at the keyboard, so he'd just be looking at you in the face and you're just like.
I want to have a type off. I want to have a type off.
You can type fast too, yeah.
I want to have a type off. He could probably beat me.
I would love to see some competitive Mavis Beacon teaches typing.
I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands. I can set up
Dave
on
and
Twitch.
Ian. Like that would be the shit.
Yeah.
Like that would be so great.
Ian, if you're down, I'm down.
I want to like commentate it and be like,
Please.
Yeah, you see, Dave has the keyboard with the cherry red MX switches. Now he's gonna bottom out a little harder, but the rebound is really good. Now Ian has opted to go with the brown switches. But the
We have to use-
metal back IBM PS2 keyboard that he's using.
Is that regulation? Is that regulation?
We're going to get some word from the judges. They're taking a look right now.
Needs to take a D.
So there is no game inside this box. Just the
just a box.
instruction book.
Just the box. Oh, and the instruction booklets. Okay. Well, probably personal collection because he really likes the game and didn't want to get rid of it.
That had to come on CD-ROM, right? Windows 95
Yes.
CD-ROM. Or
Let's
is
see.
it 3.1?
Helpful features. Build keyboard skills with 3 beacon or lesson modes. QWERTY, 10 key, and Dvorak.
Whoa.
Dvorak.
Like they teach you to type Dvorak?
What? I don't even know what that is.
It's a different keyboard
It's a different keyboard layout, yeah, entirely.
All the keys are like not in the same places that you're accustomed to.
Yeah,
Like,
QWERTY is QWERTY, like on your home row. But yeah, Dvorak is,
totally different.
as far as I know, I've never seen one. As far as I know, it's DVORAK. Like, is it named after the row?
I
or-
think it is. Yeah, but it's like, can you imagine that? It'd be
I'd learned something today. All
be
right.
like typing in a different language. Like,
pretty much.
You think personal collection as well?
I think it's a dumpster dive, personally.
Dumpster dive?
I also.
If the game was in there, I'd say personal collection.
Yeah.
I think someone was like, they found out that Mavis Beacon wasn't like a real person, and they were like, "Fuck this box!" But I do like the software, so I'm gonna keep that.
Dumpster.
Proves typing up to
Dinosaurs
25%.
Christmas by Lisa Donnelly.
Holy shit! I had that book. I had that book.
Man, you
There you
were into dinosaurs.
I had that
Damn.
book, and I forgot about it. And you just unlocked a fucking memory door, and I'm probably gonna cry on this podcast.
I was hoping for a DM scrawled into the corner, but
Oh, that would have been. I had that book. That's wild. That's a
I
personal
did not- I
collection.
did
That
not
has
have
to
that
be.
book. Yeah, I feel like that's probably.
personal collection.
Well, the corners look decent on it too. It doesn't look like it's been mistreated.
I was definitely into dinosaurs. My mom knew I wasn't gonna have sex for like a real long time.
1991.
She was relieved. Yeah.
You want me to read the Dinosaurs Christmas to you, Dave?
I feel like that's probably not going to be as fun as the ghost house.
So personal collection.
I mean, that's my guess, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm bad at this game.
Yeah, I'm not very good either. I'm frequently wrong.
1991. It's in very good condition.
You feel comfortable with personal collection?
Personal collection
yeah.
sounds
Alright.
good. Which is
Yeah.
Another postcard? Is that an Elvis thing? What is that?
It looks like it's a postcard / signature card of Elias Tofakes, I don't know, as Adam Jensen from Deus Ex Mankind Revealed.
I don't know what any of that.
Man, that was like word salad. I don't know.
So he's the voice. I guess he's the voice actor of Adam Jensen from Deus Ex. So
Deus
this
Ex,
is
okay.
a signed character card.
Oh, that's probably a dumpster dive.
Dumpster dive.
Even though it's in really good. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Don't take my word for it. LeVar Burton style. Like, it just seems like, I don't know. Maybe you'd find that.
It's in a nice plastic covering. It's in very good condition.
But what if it was inside like a box or something
But if
in the dumpster?
if the Kevin Smith postcard signature thing was personal collection, this could be too.
Yeah, but I guess my question is like, who would want that thing that's in your hand right now versus the Kevin Smith card? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of my.
Deus Ex has its fans.
I'm sure it does.
It does, but I feel like that's
But when I
a
don't-
smaller. Kevin Smith, I feel like is more universally
You're trying to tell me.
well-known.
You're trying to tell me Kevin Smith bigger Deus Ex Mankind Revealed. You're trying to tell me.
Wait, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Tell me his name.
Elias Tofakes.
I mean, you did better than I would have done because I had completely forgotten.
I'm stuck on Tobias Funke. That's like I couldn't get past that.
So you want to say dumpster dive?
I do, but look, I feel like we need to vote. This is a cheerocracy.
Well, are we not each individually answering these? We're
No, I was doing a group vote.
Yeah, man, we're
okay.
built.
You can
This
be
is
the-
team building.
We can do that because you could be the tiebreaker, John.
No,
so we can
see, I
all
don't
vote
like
as a
that,
person.
though.
It's team building.
I don't like that. I don't want to be responsible.
It's just a podcast. It'll be okay.
I don't know, man. There's a lot riding on this.
You're not wrong.
I'm going to say dumpster dive just because I feel like we have more of this stuff than we have dumpster dive stuff. And also, I feel like that is a guy I've never, ever, ever heard of. That's a fucked up name, actually. I mean,
Dumpster dive it
Elias
is.
is not, but it looks like Tofexis.
Are those Power Rangers things in your hand?
Tofexis.
So the last item in the package are the Fleer Ultra card collection mats for Reboot and the Fleer 95 Power Rangers the movie.
Wow.
Dude, those look at that shit though. Like, I feel like that is definitely a personal collection.
And this must have been before the movie dropped because this picture of Ivan Ooze is not from the final cut of the movie.
Really?
He looks very different
Yeah.
than that.
Okay.
How the corners look solid though.
But
They are.
but these things, like when we throw trash away, we just throw it away. But like if it's like a retailer or something, they're
Yeah,
in boxes
that's
and
true.
shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It seems weird to me that someone who would have the Choose Your Own Adventure Haunted House book from 1981 would also have Reboot cards and Power Rangers. It seems like he would have aged out of that.
Yeah, it's a pretty big gap. So
Because I aged out.
yeah,
You know,
that's-
I had been aged. I was aged out.
That's some deductive reasoning, right?
And I don't know how old he is, but
yeah.
I'm assuming based on the fact that if we're going to assume that the Dinosaur Christmas is his and the Choose Your Own Adventure is his, I think that's a dumpster dive.
I'm with you. Dumpster.
Yeah.
Answer key.
All right, let's do it. How do we do?
And he sealed the envelope, which you're not supposed to do because we could get COVID from that if you have it. So.
This has been in my.
Because you licked it, like
He might have used
It has been long dead.
It's It's been in my office for probably a month. So it's just my office is crawling with it, but it's
Right,
fine.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1, Monster Musume.
All right, number 5. What is it? What did we say?
We said dumpster.
Dumpster dive.
The correct answer, dumpster.
All right.
all right.
Like, yeah, and like, why would you wouldn't give up one book in a series? Because then you're like,
the
man, I got
series.
Monster Sex 1 through 4, 6 through 8.
Yeah.
The Pamela Anderson CD-ROM.
We said dumpster dive, I think.
We said dumpster, and it is in fact dumpster.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Dinosaur book.
All right. Please, personal collection. We said. I
We
know.
said dinosaur's personal collection. It is a dumpster.
Oh, no. Now I don't have faith in the Power Rangers.
Yeah, now I'm
reboot cards
questioning
now.
everything.
I know. The world's unraveling.
The Deus Ex autograph.
This was the one.
We said dumpster. It is dumpster.
Yes.
All right. All right.
right.
Okay, so we got 3 so far.
Kevin Smith autograph.
We said personal
Personal.
collection.
It's gotta
Said
be. It's gotta
personal.
be.
It is personal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looked like a Kickstarter reward or something, honestly.
It's pretty
Like,
sweet, though.
yeah.
Super Nintendo instruction manual.
I know we said personal.
We did say personal. It was a dumpster.
Damn! I got to get in some dumpsters is what you're telling me. I got to get in some fucking dumpsters.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
All of
Choose
those?
your own adventure book.
We said personal.
We said personal.
Now I don't know, man. Because of the dinosaur Christmas.
It was a dumpster.
Shit.
That's all right.
Reboot promotional collectible card print.
Yeah.
We said dumpster. It is in fact dumpster.
All right. Okay. So we got five out of.
Power Rangers promotional collectible card print. So these were separate.
Oh.
It was also dumpster.
Okay. All right.
Well, then we got 6.
There we go. Yeah. We're good.
Jenny McCarthy CD-ROM set. We said dumpster. It is dumpster.
Okay. I like how. Yeah, he's splitting these up because it is
Yeah.
definitely helping our numbers.
Yeah. Maven Beacon Box. We
Where
said
did we-
dumpster. It is personal.
So he really wanted to keep the software.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My personal favorite of the mix is the dinosaur book. It's kind of unusual, but I think I remember a story of Dave being into dinosaurs. And he may have bit a girl while in dino mode.
I did, and then later that
you
girl
were
was
a
shot
fucking dinosaur,
out.
man.
I know, and she was taking too long at the fountain. She was like a stegosaurus drinking, and I was like a tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
So maybe Henry will enjoy it if he hasn't outgrown books like that. Or maybe Tyler will enjoy reading it to Jack. But I think that's good for you to read a childhood book you enjoyed to Henry.
And both of you are currently wondering how well that book will hold up to an entire can of Lysol.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that book in quarantine before I bring it into Henry's room.
As always, I hope that you enjoy some of these items. If nothing else, you're entertained by the package.
That was
Dude,
great.
that was-
Holy
that was
dumpster
a
diver!
kick-ass package.
You
Yeah, for
are
sure.
awesome. That was fantastic.
Great stuff.
Thanks
dude.
for-
like,
thanks
just
for-
blast from the past.
Sending something in we could spend a whole episode on. Thanks for listening, everybody.
I'm ready to go back on a choose your own adventure again.
You want to do another path?
I kind of want to.
That'll be a Patreon. Let's do the Patreon series where we just get a whole bunch of choose your own adventures and do one.
Seriously though, like I do, like I want to come over to your house and play River City Ransom.
Yeah.
Like all day.
I got it on my
long.
Switch. We can play it right now if you want.
Yeah, I want to do an episode on
Fuck
that.
this
I know you
podcast.
guys
Let's play.
have done an episode on it, but I want to do an episode with you guys on that.
But see, I've
because
got my Switch to
Goddamn that.
put on the big screen.
Holy shit, man. I
Well-
was so super impressed by that game.
Instead of doing another episode on River City Ransom, we can just do an episode on Hot Blooded Tough Guy Kunio-kun instead, which is the same game. It's just the Famicom version.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. I can justify it in my mind that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm just like, yeah, we can do that. That'd be great. Because, man, I did not realize how
a fun
fucking
game.
wonderful that game
I'm really
was.
glad we played that together in Louisville.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was worth the
Goddamn. I was like,
coronavirus.
I don't remember, like, I don't know, games being that in depth. You know,
It was ahead of
especially
its time.
type of game.
It was ahead of its time. It was like a beat 'em up with RPG elements, an open world beat 'em up with RPG
that was
elements.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like I remember
Yeah, it's
watching
great.
this thing online where they were just like those first two like big tough guys that you run into. I can't remember their names, but like
Benny and Clyde.
there you go. Like, you know, this dude, like I was watching the speed run of it essentially, and the dude was like farming them over and over
Yeah.
and over again because they drop
a lot of
mad
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was just, you know, getting rich and then going back to town and like, you know, that's like that's
he getting
not
dragon feet?
something. I can't remember. I think so.
I love
think
Dragon
so.
Feet.
Dragon Feet, you got the really fast punch too. So, and like once you had both
Stone
of
Fist.
those, yeah, once you had both of those, it was just like, dead. You
Yeah.
know? It was like,
Yeah, let's play, dude.
I know.
Let's play.
I know.
So I feel like in the River City Ransom that Mega Ran did, those are the lyrics about Dragon Feet.
Say the whole
Benny-
lyrics.
Dragon
Oh.
Feet, and Benny and Clyde.
I thought you were talking about Benny and Clyde. There's definitely an N-word in there.
Yep.
There's a great song called River City Handsome that
Handsome?
Mega Ran did.
Okay.
He collabed with a few other people. I think like Laserbeak and stuff. and some
Very
people
good.
like that.
Very
It's
good.
very,
I still listen
very
to
good.
it all the
That's
time.
awesome.
I love Mega Ran, but it is like better than his solo stuff for real. Like they need to do more
okay.
shit
Yeah.
together because it was very good. Yeah.
Check that out.
Well, Dave, do you hear that?
I do hear that. It sounds like something inside a dumpster that needs to be read. Oh, look, we found an Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library, 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Master Roll Mike that we threw away, and then I got out of the dumpster. Let me turn it to the Tecmo Secret of the Stars page. Oh, it says to read from Wikipedia instead. Okay, let's do that.
You can tell that book has never ever seen the inside of a dumpster. Like,
I don't know, man. I could look at some of this stuff and like that Choose Your Own
that's
Adventure.
true. That's true. But man, that thing is in like super great shape.
We take care of our books here in the Holland Deck. It's our sacred tome.
For now, the Randomizer Bible.
Yes. Okay, guys. Secret of the Stars, known as Acutalion in Japan, is a role-playing video game released in 1993 and developed and published by Tecmo. Yes, that Tecmo, for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It uses a turn-based RPG battle system where actions in battle are selected through a menu and actions are presented at the end of a turn. Gameplay switches between two parties throughout the game, and certain areas are inaccessible without the right party. That's kind of this game's hook. That's why this is how this game tries to be different. It's kind of like, Tyler, have you played Final Fantasy VIII?
No.
You're familiar with it though.
Familiar with it. I know like the Laguna is a different section.
That's what it reminded me of. Because in Final Fantasy VIII, you play some of the game as Squall and his party, and then you play part of the game as Laguna and his party. You play the majority of the game as Squall, but this game is kind of
similar. Is that the one with Blitzball?
That was 10.
That was 10.
Yeah,
okay,
that was 10. 8 was the one with the really broody main character. I know, I'm not giving you a lot to go on. That could be a lot of...
Gunblade.
Gunblade, that is... With Renoa, you know. I named my computer after Renoa.
Oh,
it's that
okay. One. Okay. Yeah, I think I know the one.
So it's kind of like that, but way before that.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of way before it.
Okay.
That's pretty much the only thing that like this game does differently.
Which I thought was interesting.
Like the party thing is integral to it. Like having the right party to progress.
So I have read.
Because basically you're like one or two kids and then a party of adults.
Yeah, you get a full party of like what you're supposed to do is get all the Acutalions, and then the other group. You're supposed to get all of them. So it has a lot of elements of like finding party members and stuff like that.
Which I do dig that. That's Suikoden-esque.
Absolutely. This game reminds me a lot of Suikoden. I feel like there is a lot of DNA in Suikoden that kind of correlates to Secret of the Stars. And it's because not only that, like not only are you finding party members, you're trying to find all these stars, which is also another like Suikoden kind of feel, but you also have a base that you are supposed to build up. So it's like you're supposed to go find a farmer so that you can have a town, essentially. You're building a town, which all sounds really cool, but the game looks like dog shit. The game looks really, really bad.
It looks like, it
looks like an
made
NES
for the NES, but like, oh, no one's going to play that anymore. Put it on Super Nintendo. Don't change anything. Put it on the Super Nintendo.
Add Mode 7 to go into battles and out of battles, and then put some extra colors in.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
so.
at all.
SNES Drunk said this is begging for a remake, though.
Okay, so I didn't watch the SNES Drunk video, but I'm glad he said that because several people in Twitch, when I was streaming this on Sunday, said that, and I believe this to be completely true, if this game was released today as an indie game, people would be going crazy over it. Some YouTube darling would be like, this game is so great. It's so reminiscent of the Super Nintendo RPGs from our time, and it's $3. Everyone would go fucking ape shit over this game. But because it is a Tecmo game from 1993 that no one has heard of, I feel like everyone's like, this sucks.
Right, so we have to ask Coco to play it is what we have to do.
Is to ask what?
Ask Coco to play it.
Ask Coco to play it. Or Chocdo, because he's the YouTube dude.
There you go.
So Chocdo, there's a challenge to you.
So is this the overworld? This one right here by my finger? Is that the overworld map?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And then the battle. So I was just trying to get
The battle looks a little bit like
idea.
Lufia 2.
Yeah. It looks more like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Very reminiscent
I was just
of Lufia
trying to
2.
get like an idea.
Like I feel like no one ever heard of it. Some other games kind of stole some shit from it.
Well, and it stole some shit too, because it's like a lot of the sprites in it are very much like...
They look like Phantasy Star, like Phantasy Star 1 and 2.
Like the costume designs do,
Yeah.
but like if you go to a town... Like it's like Final Fantasy IV sprites. Like you got the dancing lady, like she's just in it, and it's like that's weird. That just feels like
You got the
art
cat,
asset.
You got the
tab.
cat boo.
It's like
love
that.
the cat boo.
It's that blatant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
it's,
wow.
No, it's like there might on
Damn.
on the box. This says
Zero
like
fucks.
This is our Final Fantasy. Please buy.
yeah.
We're about to go broke. Please indulge our Final Fantasy of being a game designer.
On the box it says Tecmo RPG series. Like there's a stamp on it.
a series.
Tecmo RPG series. Like it's part of like a series of games.
But there were no
other games. And it's like probably because it didn't sell
Number
super
one
well.
in the series. Also,
the last in the series. Yeah.
I'm sorry to do this, but I guess.
Yeah, man. You're all good. I'm glad you brought up Cat Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I remember I was there when you were like, that Sprite is so good.
it's the best. And it's like the first boss in the game. There's just this fucking cat that's hanging out in the house. There's two cats. You talk to one and it's like meow. And then you talk to the other one and it's like, boss fight. You're level 1. This will be fine.
Because I've heard like, because I didn't play this long, I was just like, this is going to be a long fucking thing. I
Yeah.
don't have to. This has been a crazy week at work and having to get everything ready to move out here. So,
Look, man, I just only
I
put
guess
four, I
time on
only
it.
put 4 hours into
Yeah.
it. It's not like I'm a fucking expert on this game.
but like, I know there's like a boss that you have to go fight a giant and shrink it with a shrink ray in order to beat it. You have to get a mustache to help free a man who has golden legs. Like a bunch of weird shit goes on.
I did zero research into the story. All I know about the story of the game is what I played.
Yeah.
It is weird. It's a weird game, and Cat Boo is great. It's probably honestly one of my favorite sprites in Super Nintendo history, next to the kid eating a hamburger on the billboard in The Adventures of Pac-Man 2. Like it's real. It honestly really is that.
And the hold on
that
screen
good.
in Batman Forever.
Yeah, and of course that classic, that old chestnut, the hold on screen. But I don't know, man. Like that sprite, hear me out. It's a cat wearing an eye patch. It's pretty great. What more do you need to know?
He looks like Stinky, who is Roger Klotz's cat.
Oh, you're right.
And
He does look like Stinky. He shows up later as not Roger Klotz or Stinky, but Cat Boo shows up later as a palette swapped version called Echo Cat. And Echo Cat is white, and he fights alongside jack-o'-lantern head people called pumpkins. And I thought this was really cool. Like, I mean, okay, so if you don't kill Echo Cat before the pumpkins, he will do a move where he merges with one of them. He does a fusion dance with one of them and becomes like King Cat, who is like essentially a mini boss. So it's like this thing where you have to like focus fire Echo Cat, who has crazy high defense compared to the pumpkins. And this is just a regular ass random encounter. I think that's cool, but it also means that I feel like you do have to do a lot of grinding in this game, because I do not think that this is baby's first RPG.
in my research, it was just like this game is too grind heavy to be enjoyable.
Yeah, and I can believe that. But on the other hand, I don't know if you're into it. The true JRPG experience.
It can be a fun little throwback.
It could be a fun thing. I have a question for you specifically, Tyler, because of the way it looks, and if you had to choose, and because this is also not a super well-regarded RPG on the system, if you had to choose between this game, Secret of the Stars, or Mystic Quest, what do you think?
They look very similar.
They do.
If I'm going to play it now, I'm going to go with this. I want Kenna to play a game. I'm going Mystic Quest.
Yeah, I don't think she'd like Secret of the Stars.
No, kill that cat, Kenna.
Kill the cat.
Kill that cat.
Kill the cat. Don't worry, it's a bad cat, probably.
So yeah, I feel like this might look like a beginner RPG, but it's not. Mystic Quest looks similar, but it's definitely a beginner RPG.
Yeah, this is like, from what I've read, this is considered a difficult RPG. Not as difficult as Seventh Saga, which is like virtually impossible with certain characters.
Yeah.
But you do play through this game. Like I spent like 4 hours playing it, and I spent probably a good 3 hours in a party of one.
Really?
Yeah. Like and it's like, there's a town called, I finally got my second party member in a town called Bee Gees, which was a town entirely populated by dogs. They were turned into dogs by a guy who looked like Dr. Wiley, but his name was Dr. Gary. And he gave everybody in the village a dog pill. And it turned them into dogs. The translation
Sounds like
this
he
game,
was highly successful.
he did it. I don't know how he tricked everybody into eating a pill, but he did it.
All at the same time, more impressive if it's one after the other, days apart.
Yeah.
Just eventually turns the whole city into dogs.
He's like a more forgivable Bill Cosby. just drugged an entire village.
Like once you get over halfway, then you're like, oh no, here's a pill to prevent you from turning into a dog. Then that's how they start.
Right, yeah, exactly. But the game is one of the things that I liked about the game. I thought it was charming because it is fucking bonkers like that. The translation is bad, which really adds to the charm because like everyone's very straightforward with their information. They're like, and like the names are really stupid. Like
you save your game through like Uncle Savey or something.
Yeah, it's Uncle Save. I like to call him Uncle Save because we're like that. We're cool like that. As far as I know, that's the only way you can save the game. You can't save the game from the overworld. You have to talk to Uncle Save in order to do it. But you can like teleport back to town and do it, but then you kind of lose progress, which is fine because you need to traverse the same path over and over again so that you level up.
Yeah.
Because you will get crushed up. The dungeons are huge. The second dungeon I played was like, it went from underground to mountaintop to cabin maze. And it's like no save points along the whole way. You do get a bed at the end. They're really nice. They're like, when I fought Dr. Gary, I just slept in his bed. He let me sleep in it and restore my HP and MP before we fought. It's stupid. The game is stupid.
Perhaps one day you'll meet my son, Rubicant, the elemental lord of fire.
What I'm saying is I would love to see a Tecmo Secret of the Stars online.
Okay. It looks like Nestopia.
Yeah. We haven't talked about Nestopia in a long time.
In a long time. Not since we played that in your office together.
Yeah.
Way back when.
A very long time. Pre-podcast.
I sunk money into it to unlock the accountant character, whatever the fuck that
class,
was. That was awful. Awful.
Great idea for a game.
Oh yeah.
Here's what I want. I want in the vein of Nestopia, I want a Final Fantasy Tactics online where you build a squad, everyone builds a squad. Everyone who plays this game builds a team, and then you just do battles.
Hell yeah. God, yeah.
And then if a character dies, they're gonzo.
Yep.
You gotta that's like the thing. Like there's a max level, and it's like if you lose a character, you have to recruit a new character, and depending maybe on your player level, it determines like what level characters you can recruit. That's what I want.
Or you kill your opponent and turn to a crystal, you take their skills.
You get their account.
The character's dead.
Oh. Damn.
It's like Pogs for keeps.
It's like racing for pink slips.
Yes, exactly.
Virtually.
That's what we'll call it. Final Fantasy Tactics Pink Slips. Anyway, I don't know how I got there from that, but that's just something that I want.
Nah.
No, dude, I'm with you. I think that'd be amazing. I would love to do PvP.
Oh, man.
Based strictly on your
You'd be
reaction
awesome.
to that idea, I was like, that must be a good idea.
Yeah.
Well,
You were just like, God, yes.
it doesn't even have to be.
No, it would be.
It doesn't have to be one-on-one. It could be like a battle royale, huge map, enormous map.
Yeah.
You get like probably 100 squads is too much, but like you get like 20.
60? Like they do.
That might still be a lot
okay.
because you got to wait. But if everyone's taking their turns simultaneously, that's also kind of the thing because it's like Final Fantasy Tactics is turn-based, so you got to keep that
I'm number
number.
one. All right. Now wait for 100 more people to go.
It's kind of like trying to play.
So now all the other squads decide they're going to take me out because I had to move. So it's just, no, everybody team up on the person that was right before him.
Right. It'll be essentially like playing Civ online.
Well, you were talking about like a big map, though. I figure you would have a radius of attack, like you would,
Well, yeah.
fight this group over here in this area and then move in,
A 4-person would be easily done because you could do four.
Four seems good.
One, all for one, 2-player teams. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to see that. That'd
Four
be
seems
fucking
good.
amazing. Then you could do turn-based and it's totally fine. Or based on each character's individual speeds. You don't do a team at a time. You just do character speed.
Characters out. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like everyone has their own speed, like they do in Tactics. That would make more sense than it doing side per side. Well, I got a lot of time on my hands, so I'm probably going to go ahead and make this. So
I'm with you. RPG Maker VX. Whatever.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I fucked around with MX. It totally looks like this is something you can do with it.
Yeah.
What else about Secret of the Stars?
Nothing.
Not really.
Sorry, I got distracted by hot sauce.
We're already an hour into this podcast. We don't have to keep going about Tecmo Secret of the Stars. It's a lot of potential lost.
The main enemy is called Hammond Cruise. I feel like maybe we could riff on that if we wanted to.
Hammond Cruise.
Or we could just take some quizzes.
If Hominy were to mate with Penelope Cruz, you get Hammond Cruise.
Hey, can I try some of this?
Drink it. Yeah, it's all yours.
Oh, I'm not going to drink it. And
I
it's
meant to get chips and
Black
try that,
Label
but I
Reserve
forgot.
Chili Habanero.
Try it up.
I've never seen some El Yucateca, which I have seen at the local
It's really good. It's
Mexican
really good.
Yeah,
restaurant.
It's
Kana,
really good
Kana
sauce.
sent us those.
Yeah.
I have not seen any that was Black Label though, and this darker red. Like this shit is
Typically, the darker
almost black.
the better.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Never. You got any crackers or anything?
Nope.
Okay,
That's
well,
a Jorge
my
Mashian joke about his Amazon special. Please, I want to have him on sometime to talk about it.
Dude, thank you
But his
for
Amazon
saying his
special.
name again. Say the last name
I
again.
probably said it wrong. I'm 9% sure I said it wrong. I have to listen. I'll have to
Mashian?
watch his special again to make sure. I don't know why
Dude,
my
what's it on
white
again?
man brain just can't absorb his last
Well,
name.
you just explained it. I don't. Yeah.
But he has a joke where because he married a white girl, he married Laura Lee, his wife.
Oh, have you smelled that? Did you eat it?
It was sealed, John.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I might have had like 4 beers in really quick succession.
That's all good. I'm sober as fuck.
Have you tried this? Yeah, just osmosis.
I mean, I
Just pulls it out
literally
of-
did just tear the
unsealed it, yeah.
plastic off of it.
Yeah.
Smell that. See, I like smoky flavored sauces.
You would probably. It smells smoky.
Oh man,
It also smells spicy.
Awesome. Yeah.
If we had some chips or something, I'd be
Ooh.
down.
But Jorge has a joke on his stand-up special. You can see on Amazon Prime, Undeportable. Please check it out. I'll have him on to talk about it at some point. He makes a joke about, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But whoever says that has obviously never had a white grape since he married a white girl. So I would like to have him and his wife on at some point.
Cool.
They had a podcast that I do not believe they keep up with anymore. But
Do you remember what it was called?
It's really good.
I have to look it up. It's been a long. I listened to the first 6 episodes, and then there was a big gap of time, and I fell off.
Show notes at tadpog.com. You can go ahead and keep that, bud. Yeah, that's all you. You liked
Are
it?
you sure?
Yeah. I mean, if it's
I
cool,
just-
Tyler.
Did you put your
poured
lips on it?
No. I
Nah, he licked a finger though and screwed it with that finger. So sorry, man. That's
dropped
yours.
it. No. I screwed it with the other hand. I thought. No, I dripped it on this finger and I ate it, and then I thought I screwed it on with the other hand.
Sorry, I'm a new Dave. I don't trust anybody.
I get you. I mean, here.
I used to trust 3 people. Now I trust nobody.
You're like
I
Mad
tell you
Eye
what,
Moody.
I-
You
I
only
feel
drink out of
like
your one flask.
So bad
That's
about
it.
taking this that I will sanitize it.
No,
You just pour sanitizer
Yeah.
in it. I'm a little drunk. I may.
you are literally pouring sanitizer on it.
Yeah, on the cap
On the
where
cap.
I
All
touched
right.
it.
Okay.
So see, we can get it all around the neck.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going
God, John, you work that shit good.
Yeah.
You do work it good.
I bet you fucking work the base of your balls like
I've had a lot of
motherfucker.
practice.
Man, you look like a man who's been working from home for a few days.
There, that's cleaner than it was when you got it out of the box. I promise you that.
that is true. Thank you, John.
Yeah, no problem. It's good though. I want you to try it. 'cause,
smelled really good.
It's tasty.
I'm going to give it about a month and I'll try it.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
It'll be dead by then. I'll eat your COVID corpses.
Love a COVID corpse. It's my new
Meow.
punk band,
Hungry.
COVID Corpse.
Oh man.
There's an enemy in this game called Bad, so there's that.
How bad? Bad.
Pretty bad. Not evil, just bad. And he looks like a blue mage. Straight up, just looks like a blue mage on the overworld. But when you fight him, he looks like Kid Dracula. So they do not give a fuck about character design. Like as far as they do not care about borrowing from other games. It's very and
If they ask, it's an homage. It's fine.
right. It's essentially like a Bobo's Big Adventure. I mean, I think if you like old school RPGs, like real NES era RPGs, if you really like those,
So
I
how
say
many
check it out.
Final Fantasy through what was up on the NES?
Well, Final Fantasy 4/2. Oh, was on the NES. You asked.
Yeah.
NES is Final Fantasy 1,
For
1,
us.
2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, we only got 1. And then it's another one until 4, which was then 2 for us.
Right.
Which
And
was
2 was on the
also
Super. 2
oh, it
was on the
Super.
SNES.
Right.
Okay.
And I think what really hurt this game, I don't know how the sales for this game went, but I'm assuming poorly.
Yeah.
Since it's the first one in the series.
So if you had to equate it with a Final Fantasy, it would probably be 1.
No.
More.
It's weird because it's like it looks like 4, but it plays more like Lufia or something. I mean, like,
okay. Then, okay.
so not really like any of them truly.
Gotcha.
And one, like Final Fantasy 1, like the big thing in it was that you could build your own party. So like that was kind of the hook in that. And like 2, I've never played 2 or 3, but 2 I know is skill based.
2 is my least. Well, I don't like Final Fantasy 5 either.
Let's do an
It's
episode.
close between Final Fantasy 5 and Final Fantasy 2, but I didn't like either one.
Let's do an episode. I want to do an episode because I want to record some, like, in case we die of COVID. I want to record some episodes, and one of those episodes I want to be is let's just rank the Final Fantasy games.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I haven't played all the Final Fantasy games.
Me neither. It'd be great.
Okay.
we can cover our bases, right? I haven't played 2 and 3.
Okay. I think between the two of us, we have probably played them all, except the Game Boy ones.
Mainline only. I want to keep it mainline only.
Okay.
Because that'll make it easier, and then we can riff on like who our favorite characters are from each of those games and shit like that. I think it'll be great.
So there's 2 you haven't played, and have you played all of them?
I have not played. I played a little of 8. I have not beaten.
Oh
8.
wait, no, I haven't beaten all.
I don't care about
but
beaten.
2.
I care about
Okay.
played.
I've not played 1 second of 14 and 15.
Okay.
Those are pretty current.
I've played the other. I've at least played all the other Final Fantasies.
Okay.
Although my favorite Final Fantasy
It's Chrono Trigger.
is not mainline. My favorite Final Fantasy is probably Tactics. It's up there between 3 and Tactics.
Wow, I didn't realize 3 was as close to Tactics as that.
Oh,
I
I
figured
love
it was just
3, oh.
far and away.
Not
Tactics for
far
you.
and away, but it's close between Tactics and 3.
Interesting. Wow.
3/6.
Right. Yeah, trust me, I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
Because I know you don't mean 3 Japan.
Yeah, no.
Look, that's something y'all are gonna have to like explain. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just slow, and I'm also probably like the one guy who listens to this podcast that's not.
No, the best time to tell you about this is in the middle of a show about another game while you've had 4 beers.
no. What I was gonna say is y'all in the episode where you rank them.
Yeah.
Do a quick overview of how that numbering system is and how
Okay.
it got fucked up.
That's a good suggestion.
Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
As far as like, I know that it has to do with importation and certain ones were not released here that were released there. But it's like y'all do that. And I know there's like, what is it? Like 2 and 4 are the same game, but they're different in Japan versus
2 and 4 and 3 and
So
6.
like, I know that like, some people are like really fucking adamant that no, it's 6. And they're like,
Yeah,
fuck
like
you, it's 3. And like,
Like
because
like
there's
me and
Sean Miller. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I know there are people that are like really fucking adamant about that, and it's like I want to know. Well, like
I'm gonna curl up on this cross and fucking hammer my head in there because it is goddamn Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah,
My name is hashtag Sean Miller.
I would like to hear that whole explanation. Not right now,
Yeah.
we got time.
but I would like on that episode where you rank them. I feel like that would be awesome for you to like get that in there and out of the way, and this is how it is. And okay, now we're gonna rank them based on this.
I'm down.
Yeah, that sounds. I like
So
that.
we
suggestion.
got the Final Fantasy episode and the Jorge and Laura Lee talk about their stand-up episode.
There we go.
Yeah,
Two
that'd
in
be good.
there. All right. We have anything else to say about Tecmo Secret of the Stars?
Pretty much every enemy is a palette swap, so there's that.
Nice.
So I know that's not a real selling.
So it's a beat 'em up.
It's almost a Mortal Kombat game. Yeah, there's so many different colored ninjas. It's crazy. Yeah, there are a lot of palette swaps to the point where it was exciting every time I'd see a new sprite.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
That is pretty fucking bad. Dave doesn't want your paparazzi. You can't sell it. You gotta.
What am I doing? I'm not
John's
doing
taking
anything.
our
John's taking our
pictures.
photographs.
I'm not doing anything. There's one person who listens to this show is gonna be like, "Oh, that's when he sent me those pictures."
Now you see why I don't trust people anymore. Just coming here taking photos, being all cryptic and shit.
I know.
Trying to convince me that I've had hot sauce I haven't had.
That's really good, man. Like, I wasn't hungry, but now I like really want something to put that hot sauce on. Like,
I can give you some and put that on.
I want a vessel for this hot sauce.
Stop talking sexy. All right, you can do a body shot of hot sauce off of me one more time.
Oh, that almost didn't go down right.
Hey, you're not even close to the mic anymore.
Oh, sorry. I'm so unprofessional.
It's going to be fine. Don't worry.
I hope so.
No one will hear this because we'll all be dead.
No, Governor Andy Bashir will save us.
God, I do love those Andy Bashir
God
memes.
damn it, they're so good.
Quick,
man.
get under Daddy Bashir's coat. It's raining.
The 10 Things I Hate About You one is my favorite one.
Oh, I don't know that I've seen that
I
one.
haven't seen it either.
It's
Give us an audio meme.
Cat
Like, this one's
giving
gonna
her
be
monologue
tough.
where she starts crying, saying that I don't hate you at all, actually. So she's labeled as
Cat Boo.
Cat Boo. She's labeled as people who
Seen that
voted for
movie
Matt
since it
Bevin.
came out.
And
Me
then
neither.
talking to Andy Bashir.
I have seen that one actually. I didn't fully appreciate the significance of it. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty funny.
So I am glad we have a governor who's taking it seriously.
Yeah. for
oh
real.
yeah, no.
Governor of Florida is still like, hey y'all, just don't. All the beaches are open. Spring break's in full effect. All the drunk kids are like, if we get it, we get it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
I love the Jaws meme where just shark was replaced with COVID. The beaches are open. That's probably my favorite one.
Oh man, and that's Florida too. That's where like all the old people go. You know.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's like-
no, it's not going to be next week. It's
Jerry's
not going to be
parents
pretty.
are not going to make it.
3 weeks from now is probably going to be a mess.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
yeah.
Well, you have any achievements for this game, Dave?
Just one.
Perfect.
Just one achievement.
That means you know when it's just one.
It was an unsuccessful stream. It was a very low viewership stream. Yeah, maybe.
What, people weren't just lining up to watch fucking Tecmo Secret of the Stars?
Actually, it was a very fun stream. I just think no one really cared about
I'm sure it
the
was.
Secret of the Stars. I have one achievement that came in from Cthusiast Jeff, and that is Palette Shot. In order to unlock Palette Shot, count how many sprites there are in this game, divide by the number of colors used for each sprite. The final total is how many shots of Jaeger you must take.
Don't make me math, dude. Like,
256, all right?
Yeah. I'll take that as a stream suggestion. I have some Jaeger left over.
yeah, maybe divide that in half or a quarter.
It'll be okay. I'm a big boy. It'll be okay.
Wait, Jaeger?
Yeah.
You might could survive 64 shots of Jaeger. I'm not sure.
We'll find out.
John doing his alcohol math. Yeah. I'm going to look at the cut of your jib. 64, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I'd die after. I couldn't get through 21 shots of Goldschlager.
You look, you could take a full Nintendo
no.
of Jaeger shots.
Oh, man. Goldschlager. That's something I haven't had in a...
It's a name I haven't heard in a long
I
time.
drank that whole bottle Ian gave me.
Damn.
There's not a whole lot in that bottle. Like
Yeah.
3 weeks it was gone. Goldschlager bottles are tiny, deceptively like, oh, there's gold in it. There's, you don't have to put a whole lot of the cinnamon liqueur. It's a fucking horseshit.
Do you guys have any achievements for this game?
Man.
No.
You want to choose your own adventure? Choose your own adventure through this thing?
Pretty much.
We can do it.
What you got there? You got Flopsy out?
Yeah, hey Flopsy. It's a little Flopsy's here for a little segment we like to call "What did Pat Contry think of this game?"
Let's see.
Yeah, because wait, Pat Contry's ratings are not really based on anything
Reality.
other than Pat Contry's opinion, right? Like,
Or
it's not
his
like a fucking
Ghost
aggregate
Riders.
of other rating, authorities or anything?
He didn't do this review. KN did this review. So this isn't Pat's opinion. This is KN's opinion. I don't know who that is. Okay. If I read the book, I'd probably know. Mm-hmm. But since we're just doing it piecemeal through the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, I swear I haven't been drinking, courtesy of Master Mold Mike, KN gave it 2 stars, which is, I believe, a half a star lower than Batman Forever. So I think that we should burn the book.
This game
burn the book!
This game is better than Batman Forever.
You're gonna have a fucking bonfire up front. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
I'm going to verify that.
We'll go to a Jehovah's Witnesses book burning and throw that in. It's the Randomizer's Bible. It's bullshit.
You're fucking with me, right?
No, I would never go to one of those.
No, I mean, those are a thing?
I just named a religion who I imagine would burn books.
They were, okay, I got you. I thought you meant that was a factual thing.
No, maybe, I don't know.
Whoa.
A Fahrenheit 411 reenactment.
451.
451, thank you.
I think you were thinking of a Western Kentucky biology class.
Yes. When I was in 7th grade, yes.
Man, wow.
Batman Forever, according to Flopsy, 2.5 stars. Fuck this book.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
this book.
fucking stupid.
Fuck this book. Batman Forever is a horrible fucking game.
Horrible game.
It has no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
You're spoiling that last half of the episode that I haven't watched yet. I was pretty goddamn sure that you guys were gonna love it.
We're gonna turn around.
Man, you sounded super into it. I thought, and now you just gave it away. Now I'm like,
sorry,
don't have to finish. You're right.
Yeah. Sorry.
You just listen to the Cape podcast where we're talking about the movies. More interesting. That one's good.
Yeah. I'll go on. Yeah, I'll go to that.
Except our Juggernaut jokes. I enjoyed our Juggernaut jokes.
Juggernaut jokes. We're on fleek.
Juggernaut
jokes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got you. I know where you boys land.
Juggernaut and the Blob.
There you go. Jug Blob 69.
Oh man. at AOL.com.
Blogger nut.
Jug Blob 69 was a joke that we made on the Batman Forever podcast.
Oh, shit. Hey, is there a... sorry, I may be getting ahead of myself. But
get ahead of yourself. What you got?
Is there a quiz from Prime Inquisitor Ross Rachel Green?
There is.
Hell yeah.
But before I get to that,
okay,
I do want to wrap up our in-depth review of Tecmo Secret of the Stars by asking Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
If you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would it be?
I love being here for this.
I would have to give this the beard of the glass the painter character from Suikoden.
Okay. Do you remember his name?
Glasses. I don't.
God, that's killing me.
I feel like it started with a G, but I don't know for sure.
It's not Giovanni.
But I know, nope, not Giovanni's. It's not Giovanni. It's not Gaspar. It's not Gustav. But I can't remember what it is.
You can see.
I can see it.
I can see him.
Just like he's working through him.
I can't remember if he's a combat character or not. I think he was, and he really sucked. Like really sucked.
That surprises me. I may have never just tried him in combat.
There are a lot of characters I never tried.
How many characters are there in Suikoden total?
108.
Yep, 108. Not all of which are usable in battle, but there are 108 recruitable characters.
And you can't remember this one. I'm super disappointed in you.
The 108 in Suikoden 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Ivanov?
Each one 108. Ivanov, that's it.
I looked it up because I don't want to feel a bunch
G is really similar to I.
It's close. Like 2 letters off.
They're all different? Like
all the characters? Yeah.
108 unique characters.
And if you want to see who we would cast as each character in the game, you can find that video on patreon.com/tadpog.
I haven't seen the video yet.
Oh, Dave did such an amazing job on that video. He put in the fucking work to make that video fucking wonderful.
Thank you. It took a long time. I do not feel like it turned out super great, but still give us a dollar,
I think it turned out
please.
great because every time
check it out.
every time we mention the celebrity, their picture pops up. And then eventually then compared to the actual character we're trying to match. So the more times we mention Jacob York and he keeps popping up, it's so good.
And getting larger.
It gets bigger every time we talk about him. I thought, you're editing
like
on that
his ego.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
He's in town, John. Jacob, come on out.
Jacob knows that I love him.
Fight.
I just meant, he's an actor. The more you mention him, the bigger he gets.
Jacob would not fight you based on the fact alone he would probably think you'd have a gun at any time. So
I feel like Jacob would kick my ass, like in a straight up fight.
What are you, three wolves? I don't know.
Define a straight up fight.
I mean, I could not defeat three wolves. Like, I'm pretty goddamn sure I could not take out three wolves.
What's your definition? I need to know. What's your definition of a straight up fight?
Just like no weapons.
No weapons.
Just
punches.
River City Ransom.
Well, yeah.
Kicks.
Yeah.
Okay, kicks are okay.
I feel like Jacob
biting.
He's got good reach. Well, I mean, it depends on is it like a fucking Thunderdome fight, like
I don't know,
2 men enter, 1 man leaves kind of fight, or isn't it
how
just
all
like
fights
who
are?
gets their ass kicked?
For first blood.
Well, no. There's because if you're fighting to the death, that's different.
If I learned anything about anything from Foreman for real, you fight to the death.
You fight to the.
No,
But you're like military training shit, though.
It's overrated.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, Civvies beat my fucking bitch ass.
No, there is. I went to a basic with a guy who was a brilliant Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor. Is like he was a keto and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and like it's funny. He posts all these. I'm friends with him on Facebook, and he posts these videos, and it'll be like videos of people who just do not know how to fight, like getting in fights. And dude, it's hilarious. Like I've learned that bar is much lower than I thought it was. Like I thought there was a certain percentage of the population who could throw a punch.
It's not many.
Not the case.
No.
I watched a
surprisingly.
There's a multi-part video I watched called like where people who think they could fight challenge actual fighters, and like the worst ass beatings you've seen, like professional fighters fight amateurs who just fucking insisted they could fight them.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Did you see the post today? I think it was on Tadpog Nation. It may have been Cody Prickett who posted. I cannot remember. Where it was like a screenshot of an app called Rumble. I think it was.
For fights.
Was that real?
I don't think it's real.
I hope it's real though. I want it to be real.
Part of me wants it to be real.
We'd only use it on Tater Day. That's about
It's in something like your face is making me angry.
Right. So you would give it the beard of Ivanov from Suikoden?
Yes, or do you have a mustache? I think he has a ridiculous mustache.
Let me find out. Let me click this link. He does have a mustache.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd go so far as say it's a ridiculous mustache.
I might be thinking Suikoden 2 instead of...
It's a dungeon daddy mustache.
He's got a black mustache and a beret.
He has like no legs. He's all torso.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that weird fuck.
I didn't say it was weird. Those are your words.
That's my word.
Those are your words.
Look at that sackcloth motherfucker.
Interesting.
That white mage dropout.
Yeah. Is this who you were thinking of or a different guy?
It's not, but I'll go with him.
All right. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a pair of glasses that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of glasses would it be?
I would give it the tiny spectacles of a shitty character carrying a large wrench who creates your elevator in Suikoden 1.
Who creates the elevator?
I'm completely unqualified to even be here right now.
I can't remember. That's not Gaspar, is it?
No, it's not Gaspar. Gaspar is the second one. The dice. No, is the first one the dice game guy, where you have to get a piss or not get a piss and throw in the dice in the bowl.
And now I'm really paranoid and worried that Jacob's going to be mad at me.
No.
You're just worried you're going to have to actually fight him. I get it.
I might be. Yeah, I mean,
I'd be scared to fight him too.
I'm a little angry, but if I were to step to him, John's probably got a gun.
I mean, he is right.
He's in the National Guard. He's got a gun. I'm not going to fight John.
Sergey.
Sergey. Thank
made the
you.
elevator.
Sergey is who I'm thinking of. Sergey, the elevator, wonderful. Sergey in battle, fucking terrible.
I'm noticing a theme.
Yep, shitty Weekend in One characters.
Right. Okay. I guess that's it. I guess that's it for this game. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can we put in the description? Despite all appearances,
My
this
rage.
episode is not about Tecmo Secret of the Stars.
There's a little bit in there.
Okay. Despite all appearances, there is a little bit of information about Tecmo Secret of the Stars.
I mean, that is our MO.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're pretty solid on the assumption that, like, who's tuning in for that?
I don't know, man.
I mean, there could,
Every game is someone's favorite game.
You're right. I get that. I feel like that's still just a really small demographic.
It's a very
It's
small
pretty small.
demographic.
It's pretty small. Yeah, it's pretty small. Well,
This one, for this one, we're preaching to the choir. So if you already like us, good.
I do have some quiz that came in. Would you like to take quiz?
Quiz get.
Prime Inquisitor Ross Rachel Green sent this in. Now Evernote wants to access my microphone. That's totally fine. That's what I wanted to do.
It's on a separate physical network from your actual microphone.
Yeah, it is. Everything's gonna be fine. This quiz is entitled "Toot Toot." I don't have a name for this shit. This week you discussed a terrible RPG by Tecmo. That's subjective. And I wanted to do RPGs, done it, or games that start with R, P, or G. Done 2 of those, and I have done most of the R's in other lists. So fuck it. Have some leftovers. Usual rules.
I do love leftovers.
P.S. Still not dead from coronavirus, but the pandemic is still young.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
No, not right at all.
How's England doing?
Not good is my guess. I don't know for sure, but I imagine London's proper fucked would be my estimate.
I wish we could call Ross right now.
Oh man, what time is it there?
Oh, too early to wake him up.
But he has left Albion. He is
The Isle of Man.
yeah, he's on an island.
What?
Yeah, he's feeling claustrophobic on the island. Yeah, because there's no.
Oh, they shut everything down. You're right. I remember seeing that post.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. He lives on an island.
So maybe he's safe for now though. He's on a quarantined island.
I feel
Wow.
like an island is either really good or really bad because it's like Hawaii.
He's
It's
mad-
like,
he's Madagascar.
Yeah, it's just but I mean, but Hawaii versus an island that's
How's Hawaii doing?
somewhere
Good?
close to.
I've heard that Hawaii is
England?
doing okay, but they're like not. If all flights coming in, they're like you're staying away for 2 weeks.
Yeah. As
Which they need to
should.
do.
As they should, because in an environment that small,
We got enough
can't
meth.
take any
We don't need
chances.
both.
But there are
that's
also
the
multiple
thing.
islands, so that I feel like that's helping Hawaii too because it's like straight up.
Physical barriers. Right.
Moana's on?
Physical barriers. Yeah.
The one Moana's on is never fine.
But it's like, dude, motherfucking Hawaii is way the fuck out there. Like, look at that shit on a map sometime.
Is it as far out
It's
as you are from that microphone?
Sorry.
No, you're actually doing very good. You're doing very good.
Man.
Your mic technique is on fleek right now. It's good. Yeah.
Dude, I finally...
I saw you getting excited. You were floating.
Yeah, I was coming back. On it. You're right. Dude, I finally listened to the Patreon What the Kids Say episode.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
hey guys, if you have not listened to that fucking episode, if a tiny donation is what's keeping you apart from that episode, fucking pay it. It is hilarious. It is fucking wonderful.
Because Brainy Jr. and RC AJ want to do an episode with us where we talk about memes.
Dude, there's
Let's
do it.
There's been so many times like my wife has said something and I'll be like, yeah, I know what that means. Because like she works at a high school. So it's like, she'll say something and I'll be like, I know what that means.
And you're like, this shit's wavy, Dad.
Anyway, so
Have you listened to this Phil Collins song, Andy? It slaps.
what was the one you're always talking about with the fucked up video?
Land of Confusion.
Land of Confusion.
That's a Genesis.
Have you listened to Land of
Slaps.
Confusion? It slaps.
But I hate, like, An Island seems like it's really good until it is.
Yeah, until it's bad.
It is a case. and then it's bad real fucking fast.
It's a refuge until it becomes a prison.
Right. Right. It's like Arkham Asylum, essentially, where they're just like, this island is.
That's just got to be
gone.
so much further away than an island that's like off the coast of England. I would think those would all have to be pretty close.
Pretty tight,
you
yeah.
know? Like,
Something you couldn't just ride a barge to in an afternoon.
yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. You got to be real committed. I'm going to pass this shit along and I'm going to dedicate 14 hours to it. First question. This game featured a character that insisted you stay a while and listen. That would be Diablo. Mm-hmm. I don't know what episode number that would be. Phil was on that one. Sandwich Pope Phil.
Ooh, I feel like it was in the 278.
278, locking it in, 2,278.
Yep.
Diablo, it is in fact 368.
Oh, damn.
Diablo. Next question. This game featured a popular mascot and platform superstar and a very different game popular in arcades.
Probably not Sonic Spinball.
Yeah, because it wasn't popular in arcades. What was popular in arcades with a popular mascot and platform superstar?
Mario Brothers, the original with the...
Maybe.
Did we do an episode over the original? We did, didn't we?
Because the NES Classic.
Yeah.
All right, Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Locking it in. What episode number do you think it was?
397.
397, locking it in. It is 380, Sonic the Hedgehog Pinball.
That was it. That was in arcades?
I do not think that was in arcades, unless he's specifically talking about a Sonic the Hedgehog pinball machine, which we have never talked about. Next question. A previous regular guest put many, many hours into this side-on roguelike game. Side-on roguelike game. Previous... that has to be Terraria. He must be talking about
Josh
Yeah,
with
Josh
Terraria.
Nance.
because that's a side on. That's a side view, perspective.
Yeah, Terraria. Perfect.
What episode number do you think it was?
394.
384. Terraria. So you got 2 out of 3 numbers. That's pretty fucking
Pretty
good.
close.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Me too. Next question. This game had 2 different versions and were not produced by the usual developer of this long-running series. Not produced by the
Say that
usual.
again.
Sure. This game had 2 different versions and were not produced by the usual developer of this long-running series.
I wanted to say Shadowrun, but it's not a long-running series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Shit, I don't know.
I mean, I also have no business being here. So
You have all
should
the business being
also
here.
play into the fact that, I mean, don't put a lot of stock in the fact that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So wait, so 2 different versions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are we thinking the 2 different versions were? Like Genesis and
Genesis,
SNES?
Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what long-running series has been on both consoles?
And and different developers. Like that's
Well, I think what he's saying is that it was developed by someone who doesn't normally develop for the series.
okay.
That's
Okay,
how I
gotcha.
take it. But I'm struggling to think of a long-running series that was on both.
Truncate Solid's gonna have to do some work.
Shit, because I don't know.
Chunky Silence always does work.
I don't know.
I'm almost tempted to say Mortal Kombat, but I do not know that there were any that weren't developed, by the same team.
Were there any like brawler type games that were?
No, I mean, Genesis had like Streets of Rage, and Super Nintendo had like Final
Street Fighter.
Final Fight.
Got me.
Shadowrun.
We're stumped. Shadowrun, locking it in. It is. Oh damn! We were not thinking the right. We were thinking correctly, just in the wrong consoles. Episode 397 was The Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, because it was developed by Capcom and not Nintendo.
Oh man!
And it shows.
That stings a little.
Yeah, it does. To be fair, I never played those games.
I
so
forgot about those. I genuinely did.
Next question. This game saw you portraying a film star in a very niche genre.
You're a film star.
What's the game that ended with like a film set where it's like, oh, it was all a movie? I can't remember. I remember that ending, but I cannot remember what the game was.
It's not Moonwalker, is it?
Maybe it was Moonwalker. Yikes.
I can't not think about Bob Newhart. So
You can't wait? Why?
yeah. Oh, the whole it was just a movie type thing.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. I just spoiled some shit. For people.
I thought it was a dream. I didn't know it was a movie.
It was a dream, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. That's right. That's
Okay,
what I'm thinking
fuck.
of.
Don't do that to me, man.
It just wasn't real. You know.
This is why I trust nobody ever.
Yeah, you shouldn't, especially a drunk John Turley. That's a bad idea.
That's who I trust the most.
Film star in the
We haven't done Last
genre.
Action Hero yet.
Right. That's where my mind went.
Who is a film star in a very niche genre? That a game that we have covered.
We haven't even done like a Steven Seagal, Chuck Norris. There have been very many snuff games for the Super Nintendo.
Not a lot.
8mm, that's the game. I'm going to say Moonwalker.
Moonwalker, logging it in. It is, in fact, episode 400, Manhunt. Manhunt.
Okay.
I didn't play that one either. So
That was the last one Jorge was on.
yeah, I'm into excuses now. Next question. This game was an import, and the show was based on this version. It had an alternative name for the show, which, if you remember, will get you nothing but a well done from me.
It was an import we played with a different name.
This game was an import, and the show was based on this version.
Musha? It was Gundam?
Did we do the Naruto fighting game? Was that?
But I don't. Okay, but the other clue is it had an alternative name for the show,
Oh, I don't know.
which, if you remember, will get you nothing but a well done from me. I feel like that's our real big hint, is a well done. But I don't. Was Musha like? Was it like based on like
I was trying to think of something we haven't done a whole lot of.
UN Squadrons? Like the only thing I can
So I'm
think
trying
of.
to. I can
but
see like a speech bubble with saying "well done" in it, but
It almost makes me think of Earthworm Jim, but that is not an. You know, like the cows say shit at the end of a level, but it's like that is not an import game. I guess it would be for him. I don't know, man. This is a tough ass
this
quiz.
is hard. Comic Zone. I don't know.
Man, I don't think it was a show. Eek the Cat.
Eek the Cat. Called
Okay.
Furry Neurotic Cat in another country.
Home Improvement. Family Dog. Which we haven't done yet, but we will.
One
get to that.
day.
Eventually.
Is that a real game?
Yeah.
Family Dog?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember Family Dog?
No.
The show? Oh, I do.
There's like 2 or 3
There was a
seasons.
show?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What network was that on?
I think it was Fox, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I remember watching very little of it. Whenever I saw the cover,
Animated?
I was like, "Oh, yes."
Yes, animated,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember that at all. Okay.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
So, Eek the Cat.
Eat the cat.
Logging it in.
Done.
It is, in fact, John Turley. It is, in fact, 422 Naruto Gekito Ninja Tyson 4, a.k.a. Naruto Gecko Ninja Mike Tyson.
Is it like Kakashi going, well done? or no, what was
Do not know.
Lee's
Guy.
My guy.
yeah. Like I can just see that.
So I need to show you that scene where a guy opens all 8 gates.
Oh, I haven't
pretty fucking
seen that. No, I don't think I've seen that. I've seen where Lee like drops the weights.
It's like the very end of the show where,
Yeah.
because if you open all 8 gates, you die.
You're dead. Yeah.
So it shows there's a big enough boss that guys like, all right, let's fucking do this, and opens 8 gates, and it's a fucking amazing fight.
Holy shit! Yeah, I would like to see that. But then again, like I think how many seasons of Naruto did we watch?
97.
No, like for real.
I don't know, man.
I
They
think
were
you
all fan
guys worked.
subs,
I think
so-
you guys watched
Yeah.
to about 5 on the DVDs.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are
I
10.
watched them all with you in like a matter of 2 weeks, maybe, or something like that.
Well, five
And then we watched
is
a couple of the
mostly
movies too. Like
No?
there was at least one movie. We
Really?
Watched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember that. But
the first 5 seasons are mostly canon, very little filler. The last 5 are mostly all filler. Like it's
Okay.
pretty terrible.
And this is of like straight up Naruto, not Naruto.
Not Shippuden. Nope.
So I keep seeing like
Shippuden is-
commercials,
oh,
so
great.
they have Shippuden on there, and I'm just like, oh, I remember them when they were children.
I remember back then when they were kids. And then in Boruto, where they're all adults, like late 20s.
Yeah, that's weird.
They all have kids.
Yeah, I'd have to get used to that. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
no, it's all good. I'm just really bummed that question was so poor.
Well, I got it, Ross. It's cool. I got you, brother.
But wait. We have a Naruto expert at the table. Tell me what this means, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
This game was an import and the show was based on this version.
I guess because it's Japanese.
It had an alternative name for the show,
Naruto.
Naruto,
So I don't know.
right?
So I don't know.
I bet he means for the episode that we did because
Did
we
you
named it
call it
Naruto
Gecko Mike
Ninja
Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
That was nope, didn't get that at all.
Too deep for us, Ross.
Nope.
Too deep. Pull it out.
Disqualified.
Pull it out a little bit. You're bottoming out.
A show could also be a podcast episode or a television episode.
It was, yeah, that was brutal.
Look at that Ross Rachel Green deep dicking up in here. Fuck, dude.
He gave it to you.
Spit first.
Too much.
Next question. This was the first in a long-running motocross series of games. That's either Road Rash or Moto Racer 2.
I bet Motor Racer 2.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my guess too. What episode number do you think it was? Probably like 420.
Yeah.
That's not right.
420 Blaze It.
428.
Oh,
Excite Bike.
oh no shit. What's the series?
Good question. I
Is
don't
there
know.
Excite Bike 2?
There was Excite Bike 64.
Oh, no shit.
More excited by.
Yeah.
This bike is agitated. Agitated Bike 64.
John, listen to me. Right now, I'm an Excite Bike, and I'm in the red. I didn't have one Excite Bike in the red.
Gotta pull Dave over.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Every time my hands touch brain. Sorry.
The Guns of the Navarone. Next question. Despite being named after a man from Greek mythology, this game does not feature this flying man. Kid Icarus?
Yep.
Maybe, I say,
Probably.
with a fucking
With a question
mark at the end of it?
Rygar?
Fuck, it was Rygar.
Little Zeus?
No, it was 434 Kid Icarus.
Nice.
We got one.
We got one.
Next question. This game was made by the same people who made the game you were talking about in this show. Tecmo Bowl would be my guess. Or it could be Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja.
The Tecmo did that?
I believe so. I
No
will
shit.
fact check that, but I'm pretty sure they did.
435.
435
Damn.
Tecmo Bowl. It is 449 Tecmo Bowl.
Nice.
Next question. This
Good game.
Tecmo Bowl? As far as like yeah, I'm with you. As far as like a
I've
football
probably got
game
like
goes.
hardcore nostalgia glasses on for that game, but I fucking played the shit out of that game with my cousin, and it was fun.
Dude,
Like, I had a lot
it's
of
super
fun playing
arcadey.
it.
Like as far as football games go, it's in the top tier.
It's
for
no
me.
Buster Bust Loose, but yeah, it's pretty
That's a
good.
good point. That's a good point. The next question. This game was never released on the console it was designed for.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. This game was never released on the console it was designed for. Final Fantasy VII is not an episode that we have done, so it is not that.
California Raisins. That's earlier than that though.
Was California Raisins not originally? I know it wasn't released.
It wasn't released. Oh, not okay.
It was designed for a different console. It came out on a console it was not designed for. Or I'm sorry. No. I think you might be right, dude. The question is, this game was never released on the console it was designed for, which could be the very same thing as this game was never released. Hard stop.
But I know it'd be out of order because I feel like we did California Raisins back in.
It was early.
It was
in the NX too.
So I'm trying to think any games we've done that weren't released.
No.
Oh, Star Fox 2.
Boom. There you go.
But it was designed for the Super Nintendo, I think. So I don't know. But I got nothing else.
No, Star Fox 2. I think that's it.
All right, Star Fox 2, locking it in. It is $4.99. Star Fox 2.
Damn. Nice.
Good call. Good catch.
Thank you. That was a tough one. And we have a funsies question, just for funsies. An eccentric millionaire offers to give you money to make an educational game that has never been made before, but you have 3 minutes to pitch it to him. What are your games? Tyler, we'll start with you.
It's a game about electricity. It is Tesla's dream tunnel, and it is part dating sim, part educational about electricity game where you are Tesla trying to teach and build about direct current, and you're also trying to romance a bird that you're in love with.
Fuck, dude, I love that. That was
go.
really good.
Holy shit.
Let's make
that
it.
was incredible.
I'm going to spin off on that electricity vibe and say it's a Benjamin Franklin game where you try to dodge all of the STDs. And you collect keys, but there's really no educational aspect. It's more along the lines of, he used a key with a kite, right? So, educational game.
There you go. Or Thomas Edison's capitalist simulator.
Oh,
where you are
elephant killing simulator.
You kill an elephant to try and get all the patents to all the things, and it teaches you the real path America is on.
Make me more powerful. I will kill more elephants. John, pitch me an educational game.
Donkey Kong Jr. math clone.
Okay.
Done. That's it.
So it's like a ROM hack of Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah,
math?
pretty much. I mean, just enough to not violate any copyright laws.
Oh, Conky Dong Jr. math.
Exactly. Yeah.
You could have done an educational game on proper gun safety and maintenance about Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah, it's like GoldenEye, the safety video. You know, it's like, the video before you play GoldenEye, where they're like, "Know what's beyond your target when you point."
I got Captain Novolin, but it's about AIDS needles, and you have to go exchange your needles. It's about proper.
Oh.
If you're gonna do drugs, don't
Right.
reuse needles.
Yeah.
Educational game.
Or it's a game about
For the kids, children.
For the kids.
It's for the kids.
Or it's a game about converting to the metric system where they ask how many centimeters are in an inch, and if you get it wrong, Mickey Mouse dies.
How many centimeters are in an inch?
Like 15, I don't know.
How many centimeters are in 5 inches? Your penis will feel much bigger.
12.5 millimeters is half an inch, I think.
I don't know.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know.
Just trying to remember what that is.
And Ninja Gaiden was a Tecmo
No,
game.
I'm sorry.
So we get
I'm
it.
Sorry.
Bonus points for us.
I think 25 millimeters.
Ross's.
I'm drunk.
Ross's.
Leave me alone.
You get. I'm not. Look, man. Look at me. Look at me. Does it look like I know the fucking metric system? I'm not jumping your ass over this shit. I don't know. I said 15, and that was just seemed like a good number.
I'm not your fucking middle school science teacher.
Fuck, man. Kilogram. I don't know what a fucking kilogram is. You weigh 12 stone? Is that fat? I don't know. I know that's not metric.
I think that's pretty big.
I know that's not metric. 12 stones. That is a lot of fucking stones. If you think about
12
it. If you think about it. Ross says that his pitch is a VR game where you have to shift through the shit of someone suspected of carrying drugs internally.
Oh.
And it's a bit Tamagotchi having to feed certain foods and exercise them to get the drugs out before they burst and the carrier dies.
Oh, so you're trying to save the life of the drug mule.
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess so.
That changes the dynamic, I feel like. If it's rather than, we're just going to sift through this shit and try to find the drugs. No. There's a whole nother level of this. Like, you're going to sift through it. You've got a time limit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to hurry up. And you got to work the dietary system. You got to know some nutrition.
It seems like you've got a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, do I want to spend 3 days figuring out if this dude has cocaine in his butt? Go on through. Go on through. It's fine. I have another quiz, which came in from Quizmaster Bovine Bear. Matt.
Man.
Holy shit, man.
Bovine
Dual
Bear.
quiz
Dual
show?
quiz. We did it. They said it couldn't be done.
But we're doing it again.
Oh, man.
This quiz is entitled Shh, Secrets. All right. 10 Dave-style questions about secrets that span video games, comics, and movies. If the word secret isn't in the question, then it's in the answer.
Okay.
First question. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Let's do it.
How are you, gentlemen?
Not at all.
All right. First question. TADPOG SNES Game of the Month, February 2020.
Secret of Mana.
Yes, Secret of Mana. That's a Discord cut. Locking it in. It is, in fact, Secret of Mana. Well done, Tyler. Next question. The secret biological weapon in this game says one word. Stars.
That is Tyrant.
From
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Yeah.
Locking it in. It is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I'm going to go ahead and give
Close
it to
enough.
us. I'm going to
We'll
give it to
take
us. Next question. Video game quote. My name is Chris Houlihan. This is my top secret room. Keep it between us, okay?
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Locking it in. And correct. The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Next question. National Institute of Mental Health as an acronym, 1982 animated movie. NIM.
Ah, man, Secret of Nim.
Secret of NIM. I remember watching that as a kid in school and thinking at the time, I cannot believe that they're showing this to us in school because this is nightmare fuel.
I must have missed this entirely. I must have been
It's like
too
the sexy
old.
mouse in this like red hood and a dark landscape. So that's pretty much it. She might not be sexy. I don't know.
Man.
I just really like mice.
Just
I
wanted
feel
to,
like
just wanted to say
I
that.
missed out. Yeah.
Gadget colored me on
Yeah.
mice everywhere.
Whoa.
Yeah, the looks I
I've
got.
heard you guys talk about it. I've never
Yeah.
seen those games.
And dog. He's got a religion.
The looks I got from two people when I said
No.
the phrase "sexy mouse" made me want to backpedal on that just a little bit.
Like, I think it's a little boy mouse. I don't remember. Who are you, Nikki? Sexy little boy? That's a deep cut.
Yeah, that's
That is a
Will
reference
Wheaton
from an
shit.
episode that was very long ago.
Very, very long ago.
I'd tell you what episode it was, but no one remembers.
I don't remember.
She's talking about Will Wheaton. I think that was the book
Yeah.
review of Ready Player One.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she had a thing for Will
Will
Wheaton.
Wheaton.
What do you mean had?
I mean, I
She had a
get
thing
it.
for him
I get
then.
it.
I have a thing for him now.
Logging it in. It is in fact
the
Secret of NIM.
I had a thing for his mom.
Good call. Good call.
Lady Crusher,
Yeah, Beverly.
Beverly Crusher, Bev.
Bev.
Next question. 1987 Michael J. Fox movie about a guy who makes up an identity and saves his company. Sonny and Philly did a spoof of it. John has his finger
I
up.
want to say Dr. Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't know. Could
What's
be
the
totally off there?
What's this? The question have secret in it though? No.
Oh,
It's
no.
secret something. Secret spy. I don't know.
Let's see. Michael J. Fox movies I know. Back to the Future, Doc Hollywood,
Secret identity?
Teen Wolf.
Now I'm just trying to make up movie titles that sound real.
Secret Identity sounds pretty good.
Secret. Yeah,
I don't know.
of one
I don't
that
know
has
of 'em.
I have no
secret
idea.
in the title.
I have no idea.
Secret
Hit
Teen
me.
Wolf.
Secret Teen Wolf. Since none of us know, I'm just going to check the answer, and it is The Secret to My Success.
Never heard of that.
Never heard
Never
of it.
fucking heard
Never
of it.
heard
No.
of it. Probably made up.
No, we were. Well, wait. What year was that?
1987.
Yeah. See, I was 7,
I was-
which means you guys
I
were
was
like
3.
like tiny children. You guys are like tiny.
I mean, 7's pretty
I don't
tiny.
fucking remember that shit. Like,
John was a giant 7-year-old. He looked just like he did now.
I actually haven't grown since I was 7. Yeah.
You're really, really popular 7-year-old. Shaving on the playground.
Man, it
Sure,
just
buddy,
could
your
not
giant
be
7-year-old
any
dick.
further from the truth.
Is that man a pedophile? Oh no, it's just 7-year-old John Turley. It's fine.
Okay.
Next question. Movie quote. I'm ready to tell you my secret now. This is a spoiler. So, I see dead people.
Sixth Sense?
Yeah, see, I've never seen the movie, but I know
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
It's spoiled for you. It is. It is Sixth Sense. I'm locking it in. It is the Sixth Sense. Next question.
Is there a movie about that? Or I mean, an episode?
No, this is just
okay.
this is just anything.
This is
Movies, comics, video
okay,
games.
okay.
Yeah,
This
we
is
haven't.
anything
Yeah,
goes. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Next question. 1993 Warner Brothers film that is based on a 1911 novel of the same name. Basically, 3 kids secretly take up botany. It's a 1993
Full Metal Alchemist?
based on a 1911 novel. Is that a movie or is that a novel about the gun? The 1911 Springfield?
I would know it if it were.
All right. That's what I was trying to get at.
It's the
1911.
botany. What?
And it's a movie that came out in 1993 based on a 1911 novel of the same name.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I feel like I should know this.
And then
but
learn botany.
I do not fucking know this. Like, you could be asking me fucking calculus
TMNT2, The Secret of the
right
Ooze.
now, and I would
The
have
scene with the big flower.
what the fuck.
Daisies.
Man, I might just be super drunk. I don't know.
You are, but I do not think correlation is the same as causation here.
Coraline.
Coraline, locking it in. Caroline in the city.
Carolina City.
I would know that.
It is The Secret Garden. The Secret Garden. I didn't know they made a movie of The Secret Garden.
I hated
like
the book. I hated the movie.
vaguely-
I don't like
I had to read the
Garden.
book for school.
Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember them making a movie out of it, but I don't
I remember a Disney movie in the plastic big
Wow.
VHS thing.
Yeah, the big white plastic clamshell.
Yep.
There were 3 kids in that book? I thought it was just a girl.
The girl, the little boy who was handicapped.
I don't remember him.
That's where they would go and play together. The boy was like very sickly as a child. His very macho dad didn't give a shit about him. So the girl basically built up his courage, and he grows up and becomes like a military officer. And
Shit, sounds like someone should have got this fucking question right.
I had to read the book and watch the movie, and I didn't like either one.
They were both shitty.
What's the botany thing? Just the garden, or did they?
I guess the
did they
garden.
smoke out. You got hydroponics going on in here. What the fuck?
Check out this strain, man.
I'm gonna grow up to be a weed officer. I'm the drug czar of this garden.
Excuse me, Officer 420. We need your assistance.
There's a 420 in progress.
I was a sickly child until I started smoking. Now my secret garden of weed.
Now I'm captain of the football team. What the fuck?
Next question. 1991 comic book that is a what if story about everybody's favorite X-Men, Bub. So it's a what if story about Wolverine. 1991 comic book.
But everyone, so it's secret something.
Secret, yeah. Secret. It's not Secret Wars because that wasn't right. I mean, that wasn't just that wasn't like a Wolverine story.
Was he a prominent character?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know. I don't know.
Secret Weapon X.
Secret Weapon X.
I mean,
like
go
it.
with it. Go with it.
Locking it in because we are not going to get it. It is Secret Weapon X. Nah, just kidding.
What is this?
Hey, we have a guest
Oh my god.
coming out of quarantine. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Man, she doesn't even know how happy I am that I am holding the
A plate of warm brownies.
That's like 2 stones worth of
Oh my
brownies.
god! Look at the size of these motherfuckers, too.
Yeah.
Like they are giant.
They're big boys.
Holy shit. Get ready for me to answer the rest of these questions with a muffled voice.
Let's leave those right there then.
Oh my God. So hungry.
Eat up. What are you waiting for?
I haven't eaten in a long time.
Fucking eat them.
It's just,
right?
I
Eat a
mean,
brownie. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm gonna.
All right.
Don't tempt me. I will. I'll fucking do it.
Okay.
Can't believe you ate that fucking
I
brownie while we were
know.
recording.
God. So unprofessional. Hold on. You need to eat louder. I don't think the mic's picking it up. The ASMR up in here.
It's so goddamn good.
Wait, take another bite. Take another loud bite for me,
I
please.
can't. I'm working on it. Hold on. Okay, here you go.
You got a corner piece. Mm-hmm. You got a crusty boy. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite. I love the corner piece. Yeah.
Sorry. So, I just thought this was hilarious for some reason. My wife, her mother would never let her eat the middle piece out of the brownie dish. She always had to get a corner or side piece.
Why?
She always had
So she was a monster.
the hard edge. No.
Was it because she wanted it?
No, I have no idea. I mean, they had 4 kids, so I mean
that does not explain it.
They were super Catholic though, right? So like she was
they
like,
are, yeah.
you can't have the good piece. That's God's piece.
God's
Everyone
piece.
else takes the.
I'm sorry, that's not the good piece.
But no, it's funny. Like I remember, like the first, like we went over to my aunt's one time, and she made brownies, and she like cut them all up, and she like got a piece like right out of the middle and tried to hand it to my wife, and she was like, "Really?" She was like, "I can have the middle piece." Like, yeah,
you should bring her back the middle piece. Yeah.
I don't know. That middle piece is huge. Like she must have had
Even
a
better.
big brownie pan.
You say that like it's like a bad thing. Like your wife's gonna be like, "Fuck, this thing is too big." But you hear that a lot.
She already said that to John a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, totally, all the time.
The 1991 comic book that is a what if story. What of? It's a what of story.
What of it?
What
Mike?
of it, bub?
It's Romeo and Juliet, Wolverine secret. It's everybody's favorite X-Men. It's Codename Wolverine Top Secret.
That's a shitty title.
Matt, did you just put secret into Google to see what came up?
Secret comic books, video games, movies. Or otherwise known as Wolverine number 50. Next question. Mortal Kombat fighter that can secretly turn red instead of the typical green outfit. Reptile? I don't remember him turning
Reptile,
red,
right?
but he wears green.
Yeah.
Instead of a red outfit?
No, he can secretly turn red instead of the typical green outfit. Who else wears green?
Jade?
Jade does wear green. I'll let you decide, buddy.
Yeah, reptile sounds good.
Do not know the answer to this. I don't know how you get a red reptile.
Red tile.
Is it chameleon?
Noob
I think you
Cybot.
should go with Jade.
Chameleonaire?
I think you should go with Jade.
Jade? You think we should go with Jade? You're the
That's
tiebreaker.
totally fucking based on pure assumption.
Yeah, that's how we roll here. Jade, locking it in. It is Sonya.
Bitch!
Okay.
Sonya.
Son of a bitch.
Otherwise known as Sonya.
Sonya Blade.
Sonya-chan. Movie quote, relax. Tell me your dreams. Tell me your fantasies. Tell me your secrets.
That is Dan Aykroyd in Exit to Eden, where Rosie O'Donnell wore a corset.
Yeah. Holy shit, you just blew my
you
fucking
go.
mind.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you
That Australian guy had the butter and cinnamon on that girl's boob. Yeah.
Now you know how he
tell him
remembers
it's
it.
right? Tell him it's right.
That's exactly how I remember
That's
it.
the link. Logging it in. Exit to Eden.
Sure, why not?
But that's the name of it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I was just saying shit. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. No,
Exit
no,
to
he's
Eden.
got it.
Logging it in. Batman Forever.
Bullshit. That was Exit Eden. Don't give me that shit.
All right. Thank you, Bovine Bear. Quizmaster Matt Cowan.
No.
You dropped the brownie. You know what that means. Gotta eat or come.
I dropped his
So
Man.
I'm gonna write that on a wall. Rules of the Holland deck.
You signed the agreement. I think you dropped it on purpose.
We only serve slippery brownies.
Alternatively,
Very buttery.
alternatively, you can fight Jacob if
Do
you
you like a lube brownie? You can here, head of this lube brownie or fight Jacob York.
That's it. That's all the quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Yes, that was fun. Sorry about all the swallowing.
Nah, dude,
that I'm doing.
you're good.
That says a really good fucking brownie.
They smell
I've
really
also been drinking. I'm sorry, Jacob.
What? You've been drinking?
I'm sorry, Jacob.
It was a joke. I thought it'd be funny.
Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Probably
Maybe
Jacob.
he is, but probably
Jacob.
like an evil cackle. You know, like
I've never heard Jacob laugh like that. I don't think he does.
I don't know, but I'm sure he can because he's a fucking actor, right?
I think that he can, but yeah, I think it's out of his character.
I hope so.
Remember how I said we were done with Tecmo Secret of the Stars?
Oh, we're not.
I mean, we're done, right?
I lied.
Okay.
How much do you think that fucker is?
I bet it might be fairly expensive. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it.
It was a new one for me too.
$27.
John, what do you think?
$34.
Actual retail value of Tecmo Secret of the Stars for the Super Nintendo, loose on average, according to PriceCharting.com at the time of this recording, is $36.51.
Holy shit.
John, you were close, man.
I mean, pure conjecture.
How much do you think a new copy goes for?
It's fucking some stupid bullshit.
Correct.
$285.
$400.
Get a Ric Flair. Woo!
Hey, are you considering buying a $400 new copy of
I mean,
Tecmo?
who's not
Secret of the Stars?
considering buying that?
If
I mean,
you
come on.
are, I strongly urge you to visit patreon.com/tadpog. Because clearly you are a person of means. And we need your
If
support.
you have to ask, you can't afford it. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
John disappears into the fog.
Well, Dave, it's about that
Yes,
time.
Tyler?
I broke out that bat that's over there. Don't you
Oh,
think?
look at that. Yeah. The batter up.
Get this batter up, all
Sent to us
nerfy and soft.
by Matt. Yeah.
Put this on the ground, put my head on this, and spin my no hole in a random direction.
Sexy.
Say the prayer we all love to say. Beep doop boop doop beep doop boop doop beep doop boop doop beep doop boop doop boop boop boop. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh, stop.
464.
Is that a new one?
Yeah, it's a new one.
All right. 464. Is that
I mean, it's
the-
a Super Nintendo game, so it's actually pretty old, but
Is that the T's?
close. It's the R's.
R's. Robot. Robotrek.
I want you to stop that robot. I want to play the Super Nintendo game called Robot.
Robot baseball.
Hey, you guys remember Atari when they made games like called Robot? We're bringing it back for the Super Nintendo.
Robot 2.
Robot by Mattel. 464 is Revolution X, which is probably a port of the Aerosmith arcade game Revolution X, is my guess. Didn't know it existed for the Super Nintendo. Might be a different thing, but probably not.
We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be great either way.
It's gonna be pretty good. Probably not.
Probably not. Be a good episode. Bad game. Revolution X.
Revolution X is the next game, John.
What's that?
I believe we can check with Flopsy, but I believe that it is a port of the Aerosmith first-person arcade shooter.
Oh,
It's a game about Wolverine in the Revolutionary War.
That I would like to play. If you hit the
I'd
B
watch that
Wolverine
movie. I don't. Excuse me.
It is in fact a first-person rail shooter. So it has to be the Aerosmith. Although I don't see at a glance, I do not see Aerosmith. We'll get into it next episode.
Yeah. All right.
I hope there's like some weird licensing thing where it is like, oh, God, please.
Steven Blyler. Thanks for listening, everybody. So next week, Revolution X. You can find this show, Tadpog, Tyler and Dave Play Old Games, on iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, and Spotify. Did you like our show? You want to send us something like the Holy Dumpster Diver did? That's Tadpog Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky, 42002.
We have 3 packages waiting for us in quarantine.
Yeah.
So just to let y'all know, we got your packages. We ain't open them real soon because we don't have a key to the P.O. box, and I ain't about to ask Nicole, hey, put yourself in danger, go get that shit for us.
Let's see what else. Hey, sometimes we take voicemails when we have time. This week we got John and I drank and ate brownies, and Dave drank coffee, and so we didn't take any calls, but normally we do, and you can call 270-883-2555, leave a voicemail. What else do we do? You want a shirt? We got Tadpog shirts, shirts.tadpog.com.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We are Tadpog_podcast on Twitter and Instagram.
Go buy a fucking shirt. They're really good shirts. I have one. They're good.
You heard it here first, folks. Good.
High quality. I had it for a long time.
Smells like vinegar when you first open it.
Well, that washes out after 5 or 6 washings.
It's held up extremely well. So
I'm glad to hear that. I am super glad to hear that. It's the classic Tadpog shirt,
Yes,
just the album art logo. Okay,
of course.
Okay, good. We had an incident with one that came in all fucked up. So
seriously?
not to dissuade anybody from purchasing a Tadpog shirt, but it's the only incident that has been reported to me. And I said, please, please, please return it so that Amazon knows that it is fucked up.
yeah.
And they did that thing. So
Cool. Let's see. Hey, so we generate some memes and post our episode posts on Tadpog on Facebook.
Yeah.
You want to be in the secret club where you can post all that dank shit you don't want your grandma to see? That's Tadpog Nation.
Grandma part,
secret
that
group.
grandma part's important.
The grandma part is important.
You don't want your grandma seeing this
You
stuff.
don't.
want to spam honk emotes? We got a Discord for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's see. So this Saturday, the 28th, we're going to be doing the Piggy Palace wrap up. So please post your questions. I'm going to try to put it all on Discord. We have a Piggy Palace questions for the wrap up that I'd like to take from listeners. So, but if you don't have Discord and you want to post it on Facebook, you want to private message me, you do it on Instagram, whatever. Let me know if you have questions about the Piggy Palace. We can answer them this Saturday, the 28th.
And we also have a giveaway, a Piggy Palace giveaway from Master Cycle Baron, Kevin Link. And we need to figure out how to give that away. I think maybe if you ask a question in that channel, you're eligible for a random drawing.
Giveaway. I think that is a very good point. So we have 2 items to give away. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think that's a very good point. Ask a question in there, and we'll draw randomly.
I'd love to tie it into Patreon somehow, but
Hey,
we've already got everything for Piggy Palace pretty much going on Discord, so it makes more sense to do it there. And if you listen to Piggy Palace, you're a Patreon donor because those episodes are on Patreon. So I feel like we're good. Unless someone posts in there, what is Piggy Palace?
So I realize I'm a little drunk, and I don't mean to just be interjecting, but
That's all good. That's what we do here.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Link. Good fucking job. We appreciate the whole
Hell yeah,
putting
we do.
together prom
Organizing
and
prom.
everything, man. You fucking killed it.
Yeah.
Super happy.
Yes.
Had a great time.
Me too.
It was wonderful, and the only reason that happened is because you fucking put forth a lot of effort, and we appreciate that.
Absolutely. I could have said it better myself.
I'm gonna eat my brownie now.
Is that brownie number 1?
It's the second brownie.
But most importantly, let me pull this up real quick.
There were a lot of brownies.
There's 2 stone worth of brownies on that plate. Legit.
They're good.
They look really good.
Would you like one?
No, thank you though. I appreciate it. They smell. I'm just gonna smell them. They smell good.
I didn't touch any of them.
It's
Just
okay.
the one that I ate.
It's all right. It's all good.
Was 2 that
I haven't had dinner yet. I don't want to spoil my appetite. I haven't found my dog Homer yet. I can't eat it. I promised myself I wouldn't eat any brownies until I found my dog Homer. The one that was in the haunted house watching Superman clearly isn't Homer.
Had popcorn waiting for you and Anson.
Yeah, because dogs don't do that.
No new Patreon donors, so thank you all existing and maintaining. I know it's a very hard time for everybody, so people, you've kept your pledges in. We appreciate that very, very much.
Very much.
Keep the bee gun out of Dave's mouth. Donate on patreon.com.
Yeah, man, it's loaded. I'm glad John laughed at that.
But we do have some very special executive producers to thank.
We do. This episode was executive produced by Usurper Grimm, God Emperor Alex Pena, Cousin David Galino, Laud Mulaney Dennis, Platinum member Brett Miller, The Eightfold Daniel Abernathy, Master Cycle Baron Kevin Link, executive producer Dig Duggy, and Drinksmith Joey Webster.
And you guys fucking rock.
Hell yeah.
They do fucking rock. That is a good way of putting it.
Our theme song. John, what is our theme song?
Brownie. A huge bite of brownie.
This is like, the subtitle to this is bracket, brownie munching sounds, close bracket.
Brownie intensifies.
Well, its move is by Sycamore Drive.
We're going to link to that track we found.
In the show notes at tadpog.com, of course.
How do you guys want to close this out? Like we're all eating brownies?
That sounds like a good one. That
All
sounds
right.
I mean, I can.
You're already in there.
I got no problem with that.
All right. So until next time.
Tropical Capricorn. That's so good.
And Cumulus.
Yes, thank you. I saw this cover today, and it was like NFL 2020, but it was just like
I saw that.
some guy just laying on the bed.
Or Dennis posted that in Tadpog Nation, I think, with the chips and shit.
Yeah, watching TV. It's like,
I assume that was a football player. Because, like,
I don't know.
I was like, it'd be funnier if it was a football player. Because football players are typically, on the cover of those things. So it's like, and he looked like fit. And so it's like, he's probably a football player.
No, I think it was legit.
He didn't look like a real
NFL
person,
player.
He looked like some kind of like demigod.